didn't get it, then it didn't get it. But you'll have to check to make sure you get your lychees
Have
in.
a fucking cado.
We had some fucking bananas tonight, boys.
I didn't know. Nobody told me what the word was, so I wasn't.
Where wasn't the word?
It wasn't. We just randomized it.
There's a yeah.
Oh, did you?
You're just
make it
supposed to
random.
choose a random fruit.
I think avocado sounds good to me.
Avocado.
That's what Mesh said. So you can do that.
By the way, are we in a battle or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Get your
God.
character sheets
Not
open
yet.
and get your roll 20s open, boys and girls.
Wait, hold up.
Ready.
Where's my stuff?
Did we roll initiative or
No,
not?
you did not.
No, we didn't. No. This will be the only time I'm competent. Early game, and I'm like, I have enough information. I'm
Alright.
understanding what's going on.
I will
Can
give
we
you
say
guys
no?
an intro as we start
not
our session
understanding
3,
what's going
and
on.
hopefully by the end of the intro, you guys will have your shit together.
My stuff's open right now.
It doesn't mean you have your shit together.
Well, that's true.
Touché.
All right, let's lock all this
Thumbs
shit
out.
down. All right, there we go. Okay,
Manji, I'm rolling it.
Manji, you need to tilt your camera down a little, probably, or not. Oh, sorry, up.
Down?
Up, excuse
No.
me. Up. Yes. Thank
What,
you
did you see
for
something you
for
were
understanding my misspeaking.
You did that like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, are you okay, Rob?
Well, it depends on what happens in this room, I guess, right? All right.
Hopefully you guys didn't see anything you weren't supposed to.
Okay. I need to fix just one thing, but done.
Mesh,
Ooh, good
did
suit,
you
Q.
roll for bitching? Is that what you wanted?
What are you bitching about?
Yeah, what are we bitching about?
Good sir, what are you bitching about?
What are we bitching?
Our fruits are
Oh.
bitching.
Oh, for
Okay.
Oh, no. We came to an understanding. There's no bitching there. We were okay with it.
Yeah, we all
what's the
agreed.
problem?
Fine.
I want to roll for bitching.
You can't overroll for
Oh,
it.
Are you guys
man.
done?
We kicked the
sorry.
Jodie out.
We'll stop.
Okay.
now I can hear. Sorry about that.
Okay.
There we go. All right, Jodie, can you say something again, real quick?
Hello, can you hear me? Am I quiet?
No, I just wanted to make sure I could hear you. Okay.
Right, okay.
All set. All right, let's play some D&D, folks. All right, so last week, our unnamed adventurers, the caravan crew, as we are tentatively calling them, have arrived
thought
in
you
a
were-
place called Hupperduke, where
Oh. Yeah.
they recently were trying to find a place to rest for the evening and then acquire some information about other adventurers in the city. Unbeknownst to them, they found each other outside of the gates and pursued through the area, and an explosion in the prison resulted with each of these 4 party members trying to figure out what exactly is going on. And through a preliminary investigation and some questioning and talking with the lead guardsman with the Crown's Guard in the city, they were able to get a little bit of a start and moved towards the tavern at a very late evening to get to know each other until they about fell asleep. Following that day, they went to the Firemark facility and tracked down one of the technicians with the black powder area, in which they recovered some information that there is a small house with a sick personnel member who has been missing for quite a few weeks, and they need to check up on them. And as the door opened, Caidi, talking to someone who sounded very ill behind the door, realized that underneath the table in a very oddly strewn room, a kobold hides with a loaded crossbow, and 2 to 3 other doors are also cracked open with beady eyes reflecting from a singular candle on the table that is burning very low. Before we roll initiative, Caidi, what is your reaction to this as things begin to churn? In this very tense moment.
Caidi. Huh?
Just for those of the audience that know this, Caidi is Manja. He just either thinking or doesn't remember his own character's name.
No,
again.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking, all right? It's my thinking face.
Your thinking face is also I'm not paying attention most of the time. So.
I'm sorry.
And it has been the last 2 weeks I've called on you, so it's been the balls of
I
my.
can't help how I look. I want to do things correctly. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Is it weird to ask? Is the deception broken yet, or do we? Because
Check your DMs with me. That's the last thing I gave you.
I don't think you gave me any DMs.
I did.
Did you give me
About the insight
I
about
did.
the kobold voice?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, that DM. Okay.
The door has creaked open of your own volition after the door has been unlocked.
Yeah, you know what? It's early on. I'll give it a try. I'm gonna open the door. I had the herbs, the medicinal herb kit in my hand. I remember that. I'm gonna open the door and go, "Hi, I've brought you medication." And I'm gonna take one step forward and see the counter, and I'm gonna place it there, saying, "Okay, are you all right? Do you need any help right now?"
Where are you looking, Goldy?
Okay, so I've got my back to the wall here, and I'm putting the medicinal herbs over here while looking straight forward that way. I'm trying to keep the deception up.
Okay.
So if I go here, I think that'd be more appropriate. This is a tiny space.
You hear no response.
Hello? Have you fallen asleep? And I pretend to rummage around, and hopefully I look towards the door without moving my head, signaling that we are in trouble with my eyes, if I can. And I don't know if like, who's the next person in the door?
Who can you
Well, I was
see?
just gonna ask who's
I'm right behind.
Doesn't matter. Who can
there
you
you
see
are.
on the map?
Oh right, okay, yes, I can see. I can see what's
Layla.
the name? Layla. Thank you. Apologies, Layla. I see Layla, so I'm just doing this with my eye, just like staring widely without giving away what I'm doing.
Okay, Layla, please make a perception check. Or an
Okay.
insight check, excuse me.
Insight check. 14.
As he's speaking, or she's speaking, and kind of looks at you, raises some eyebrows, but there's not really any way to understand what that means. Just kind of like Caidi turns back after saying all of this and looks at you, and then kind of just does this.
the hell?
Okay, cool. All right, can't do anything else with that. This place is a bit messy, isn't it? I'm just gonna run some water. Maybe my comrades can come inside and help me.
And you step towards the sink.
The sink, yeah.
I'm going to follow in and be like, oh, this place is so dirty. Looks like it needs cleaning.
Okay. At this point, normally speaking, as Caidi moves in to a further point of entry, this is when there would be an attack. As the kobolds swing the door open, and the one under the table pops up and puts its hands to be stable on the table to shoot the crossbow at you. However, Caidi is very aware of where they are and is tensed and ready to go. So this will be an initiative roll. And the only people that will be able to act are Layla and Caidi. So during that whole round, then after that round is completed, Jesliann and S.H.P.H.A will lose the surprise condition that something is happening. Okay? So that means you cannot take actions, you cannot take reactions, and you cannot take bonus actions because of that.
We're not even in the
For the
room.
first round, yeah. But it'll happen fast.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So you guys can still roll initiative and react. So when it gets to your turn, I will let you guys have like a narrative reaction, if you will. Okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of a waste for a nat 20 as on initiative.
Aw.
Well, you'll find
you
out
get
if it's
to
a nat
choose.
20 waste on a minute. Because this
You-
is scary.
You get to choose the order, remember?
Yes,
That's
you get to reorder the
true.
player's initiative.
Oh, I definitely think I would like, depending on how, I got a 24 total, so I'm gonna say probably no one's higher than that, so have Caidi go before me.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one on the table is now coming up, or is it still under the table?
It's visible, but it's gonna take a shot. Basically, narratively, the weapons are drawn. So, and oh, why is? Okay, hang on. I've got too many tokens in the initiative that I can see. Let's do this again.
Nobody looks at Roll20 chat, do they?
All right, we'll do 4 different dice for each of the kobolds. Okay, and then I need. Can I please get the stat block? Also, Cari, can you roll me a d6 again? Or sorry, let's have Jesliann roll that.
Okay. I got a 1.
Got a 1? Okay. Nothing
Yeah.
more to discuss then, if that's the case.
Fortunately, it was a 1.
Oh my god, my initiatives are disgusting. Alright, good luck, everybody.
Ugh.
For the sake of this, I will choose the one die that I did not roll. And we'll do an attack roll with that one as the initiative is set. Oh, I need to add you guys the initiative, yeah? Just a second. Apologies. It's not letting me add the initiative. We're just gonna move Cari in the room really quick because I can't seem to do this. Or I'm gonna move you over here real quick.
I just saw a Jesliann get thrown across the room twice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, please enter your initiatives and then I'll sort them.
Let's see.
What was my? Oh, okay. Oh.
What is your armor class, Jesliann?
2 things at once.
Sorry, not Jesliann. Caidi. Caidi, what is your armor class?
It is 16. Wow. First one in the room, second the last one to go.
Mine's 11. If you need to know.
Okay, sounds good. I
You-
can't
you
see
have
you
your
yet,
5.
so. Yeah, so this one will pop out. I need to make sure I know which one is which. Okay, so this one will pop out of the door. And I'm gonna roll. Okay. Yeah, that one also hits. So this one's gonna hit you with a short sword. That is gonna be
Wait,
5 points of
Present.
piercing damage.
why is he going before?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cari. Sorry, I'm getting really ahead of myself. I'm very out of practice. Cari,
Yeah,
would
it's
you
okay.
like to reorder the initiative at any point?
I originally did, but I think it might be better if I get in there and
Okay.
not let her get surrounded. So I will run and 5, 10, 15. I'll go to this kobold.
Okay.
And non-lethal bludgeoning will whack a whack at him.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Oh, why'd you roll a nat 20 earlier? That's a 2 plus 6, 8.
So as you run over, you kind of see the kobold just kind of like just kind of like takes his shoulder and kind of like pushes the chair just up a little bit, and you hit your fan on the chair and kind of like break this old chair.
Yeah.
Just oh, it's close.
Uh-huh. Alright, second one. Oh, that's a 3. 3 plus 6, so it's not even much. I'm just like
What's the total,
running
Cari?
after this guy. 3 plus 6, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, he just pushes the chair again, and you hit through like both of the little back braces in the chair, just like.
Well, I tried and then I run out.
I'll just practice.
Stop your weapon.
No.
I don't want to hurt you.
Is
Clearly.
ordering just one person? Is it not the entire board?
What's that?
The reordering when you get a nat 20 is just you can only do one person, or can you do the entire board?
For now, I'm allowing it to be anyone on the board can be shifted if Cari wants, but
I
it's
think he
only
means,
players.
Like, can I do all of us? Can I move all of us up
Yeah,
in the initiative?
as long as everyone's okay with it.
Okay. Then can
But you get to decide, and you can choose to consult your allies or not. But at the end of the day, you get to choose what you want to do.
Then can we have Layla go after me, or not Layla, Caidi go after me, and then Shifa, and then
Well, then Shifa and Caidi, you need to swap your initiative. So Caidi is 18 and Shifa's at 12.
oh wait, I don't want to swap them. Oh yeah, okay, yes. Caidi to 18 and Shifa at 12.
Okay.
I can't swap. I see.
Yeah,
I was
you
trying
guys have to
swap
change
them
your
with the
numbers.
Kobolds.
Okay. I'll. You know what? I'll put mine as.
I've already reorganized you. You just change your numbers to the 18 and the 12, please.
I'll put mine to 19 and to make it simple.
Okay, so I've already done this roll. The kobold comes out from what looks to be a very small room. Just swings the door open, kind of looks around, like, "Ah, scary lady." And then just like attacks Caidi as he sees you right next to you. Yeah, you will take.
Sorry.
As a short sword comes out of his hands, and take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Attack! And the next one pops out and sees Layla and goes, "Hey, oh, there's more! Oh no!" And just pulls out a crossbow and goes, "Pew!" Natural one. His gun jams, and like he takes a point of damage.
Oh.
As he like shoots, it shoots like past and like cuts his ears, like, "What happened? No!" Ah! And he like runs back into the room. You just see him like hitting his ear, trying to like get the pain to go away. Not clearly working. And the third one is right next to Layla, drops his crossbow, and grabs a sword show and goes like,
What's
your armor class, Layla?
It is 16.
Okay, 17 hits. You will take 5 points of piercing damage as he stabs you right underneath your like your elbow. Just kind of like as you kind of like raise it up to try to get out of the way. He kind of like gets you under the side. It's like, oh.
Oh, I'm not actually trying to hurt you. Where's the gnome? Put your weapon down.
Caidi, you're up.
Smart. Oh, you silly little thing. And I can take out my called a staff, and I will attack with our giant swing of 18 points to hit. Bludgeoning, by the way.
What are you using to hit it?
Okay, so I'm using my quarter stuff, so I'm just gonna do like a big old swing to the one next to me here.
Okay. And that uses your strength, right?
Does it?
That's
yes, it
18 to
does.
hit though, not damage, right?
To hit, not damage now.
I just want to double check.
That's interesting.
Versatile. You can
Oh,
use
you got a
either.
+1, yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah, okay,
so,
yeah.
versatile weapon means you can wield 2 hands or 1. It just depends if your shield is out or not, Caidi.
Well, my shield is out because of the.
Okay, so then you will use the one-handed damage for this. So you can roll damage. That's a hit.
Okay. And bludgeoning. So the damage is 1 plus minus 1, making 0.
Huh?
I don't know why that is.
Because
So
you don't have
I
any
believe-
strength.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Oh, well, that's not my decision to hit him with the
Just
stick.
go a little boop on the head.
So what ends up happening is it hits him, but it's like a glancing blow. So it kind of like hits his scales, but not clean. And you just see some scales fly off, and it's like, whew, it looks scary.
I'm too hurt. I can't use all my strength. All of my strength. Everyone, get inside. Behind the doors.
Okay, and the last one is in this room and pops out and takes a pot shot at Layla. Which is because Layla's the only one that they can see. So Layla, this is going to be a
Oh, I see my mistake. Okay, that's fine.
I lost my dice. Hang on, I'm just gonna roll again. 13 to hit.
Right.
Misses.
Okay, yeah, this one sails right next to your cheekbones. You're just like ready for it this time. You kind of use your fan to kind of like hit the, kind of open it a little bit and just kind of like barely graze your face. Just like, all right, Shifa, you hear some commotion. Layla run in the door, and then Caidi hits something, and you hear some scattered sounds. And then you can also hear the opening of 3 different doors and a gun jamming with a little shriek, and Layla sounding like she's in pain, as well as Caidi, and then another shunk as another bow goes out, and this one runs behind the door again.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the rules about going through friendly space? Same. Can I
Can't
just go
move this
through?
turn. You and Jesliann
Right.
are surprised.
Right, surprise round. Can
Yeah.
move.
No, yeah, more or less. So then, as Jesliann, you're hearing all this commotion. What do you guys do when you're kind of out there as far as reactions are concerned? You can say something, but that's about it.
So can I see?
You can see what you can see on the map, and I told you what you heard just now.
Okay. Well, I can see nothing on the map.
Correct.
So I'm in darkness. So I don't know
You're
if I'm in
outside the
darkness.
house.
Oh, I'm outside. Oh, because on the map I'm like inside. But okay. I'm outside.
Oh, can you not move back?
No, my token is like. Can I move it? Oh, okay, I can. Can I? No, I can't. I'm stuck.
Oh no, it's in place. Sorry, my mistake.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe this is outside
you
the,
just
the house.
flew.
Yeah, you
You
need to
just
stay
flew
up
past.
here. This is the area where you're at.
Oh, okay.
The front
well,
door is
yeah,
here.
I was in the. Okay, I was in the wrong place then.
Yeah.
So I can't see what's going on. So I'm just like, what sort of commotion? Who are these fellows then?
Shifa? Any reactions?
Do you need assistance?
Yes, please.
Layla, you're up.
Where is the gnome? I don't want to hurt you. And I'll try to whack his
Just kinda
hand.
like, Taking no. Reprimanding a child with a gun.
Yeah. 15 to hit?
Yeah, that hits. Damage, please.
All right, we will do 1d4 plus 4. Bludgeoning. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 4 is 9.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I'm
Wait,
doing
what?
non-lethal.
Yeah. So what do you do?
So I think I I'm initially going for the hand, and then the last second I'm like, and I just kind of go boom and knock him out.
He just kind of like goes
Kinda
out there and
like
you're like, yes, I would like some assistance. And you just see this kobold just go like hit his face, just wham on the table, and then just kind of spills on the floor. Just like,
And then I look to this one and I go, Nix, where's the gnome? And I run over to him.
you see the one by this area over here just go like, oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
Ooh, that might hit. 6 + 5 is 11.
No, it's not a hit.
Okay.
He's he like basically sees you coming and just like pushes the door into you.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Is there a way, like, it's non-lethal, right? So he's not actually dead.
Yeah. I put a
Okay,
little
good.
chain mark to show that he's not dead.
Ah, okay.
I can change that marking to be like a sleepy thing there. If that helps.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. This one next to Caidi is gonna try to attack you again, Caidi. What is your armor class?
16.
Okay, makes it, breaks it. Hits you again. For 4 damage.
Oh god, I'm not doing too good.
Yeah, so it kind of just... He has this like really rusty, like old looking short sword that looks like something he just probably stole from a bin. And just kind of like goes... just like manages to get you on the thigh. You're like, oh god, that hurts.
Ah, the rust, it burns.
All right, and then the other one comes out here and throws his crossbow on the ground and then comes after Layla, and now has advantage to hit you because of pack tactics, which is, whew, it was almost a crit. So that's definitely a hit. That's a 24 to hit Layla,
That hits.
and that will deal 6 points of piercing damage as you just get
I'm
shivved.
down.
And Layla is down.
Where's that gnome? Oh, shit.
You just see him like drop his bow or crossbow, Layla, as you like turn, and you just see like this kobold like takes the short sword with 2 hands, even though they're one-handed weapons, and has it over his head. It's just like, ah! And like gets you right in the, like just jumps and gets you right in the back, and you're just like, oh my god, this thing hurts, and you just like can't hold it together and pass out. All right, Layla is down, and Caidi, you're up.
Okay. Okay, I am... Oh, but I need to get rid of you. Okay. I get a little agitated, but then decide... No, we said we said we would do this without any killing, even though my comrades on the ground. You stop this, and I'm gonna try again with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again.
Roll to hit.
No, no! I got 12.
That's a miss. Takes his short sword and like redirects it. It's like, "Ew."
I should have burnt you when I had the chance. Damn my conscience.
You just see him just like eyes go wide. What? I'm not scared. I'm just kidding.
I was being nice to you and you hit me twice.
Yeah. It's scary.
I'll show you scary in a minute.
I'm not very scared right now.
Get in here already. That's all.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for this guy. Natural 1. he like peeks around the door. Can't see Caidi. Sees Layla down. Is like, like closes the door.
Can't believe our first combat is us bumbling our way to death. 2 of us aren't even here. One of us downs and the other one's about to go down.
But I took one down with me.
All right, Shifa, you're up.
Yeah. Can I move through the space?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Now I get to see what's happening. All right. I will chuck, first of all, bonus action rage.
Okay. What does it look like when you rage?
Okay.
First
So
rage. Who this?
it's like you know one of those silent motors like, and then my eyes go red.
Just kind of start humming.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost like a defibrillator charging, yeah?
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
Okay. Do you think that the
I
eyes
will-
turn
With
instant,
your
Shifa, or do the eyes kind of do the slow, as the charging sound increases, do they scale?
Yeah. Scale.
Okay.
They're gradient.
Okay.
Yellow to red,
Got
orange
it.
to red. I will chuck a spear on the guy on top of Layla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Use the black one. 11 plus 5, 16 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely hit. Roll damage, please.
This would be a d6 because I have a shield and it's one-handed right now.
Mm-hmm. Plus your rage damage.
6 on the die.
Actually, do
11
you get to
damage.
add your rage damage to ranged attacks? Please check that.
Rage when strength plus 2 to melee damage with strength, resistance, bludgeoning, slashing. Right, I have it on, so I do -2 because this would be non-rage.
Okay, so what's the
Yeah.
total?
3, so 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah, you throw this spear as you just like quickly assess the room. And this sounds like after he throws it, he like whips it back as if it sounds like it's coming from a ballista with like perfect action. Just goes sunk, and it sounds hollow as it hits the kobold, and it's standing kind of in front of like a little closet thing. And as he throws the spear into the kobold's chest, eats the spear behind Layla's like body that's kind of just lifeless on the floor, and the kobold just goes sunk into the wall, suspended by the spear, and then slumps down and just goes dead.
Okay, take out another spear. I'll run up to this one and melee whack it with the spear.
You cannot dual wield spears, Smash.
I have Polearm Master, which lets me bonus action backhand the spear, but so that's the weird thing I wanted to ask. If I've thrown one, can I backhand with the second one?
Let me check.
Technically, it's a second weapon.
Yeah, that's what weird about it. So I don't know. Do I even get the second attack because it's the first one was thrown?
Well, the attack action, it was used to use the correct weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And says the opposite end of the weapon. So it seems like it's a gray area. I think balance-wise, it checks out even if it's not intended. I'll allow it.
He's also raging, so you could almost feel like he's got that extra adrenaline to yank that.
I don't like if you're a polearm master, you've trained with these weapons, right? That's a whole idea. It's a training of sorts. So I don't have a mind with it if he wants to throw and then use the same type of weapon. So yeah, as long as the weapon type is the same and it's just using your bonus action and you've got a feature for it, let's go for it. So please use your bonus action freely here.
9 on the die plus 5, 14 to hit.
That's a hit. So you will be able to add your
D4.
rage too, I believe.
Yes, on the melees I can do rage. So that's 8 damage.
That is enough. Are you lethal or non-lethal on this one?
Since I can be non-lethal, I will.
Okay.
It's just under the leg sweep, and just slash it like that.
Yeah, so you take the pommel, the end, or not a pommel, but the reverse of the spear as you just pull another one up and kind of just sweep him. And as you hit the second leg together, he almost like cartwheels with how strong you are, disparages wise with this thing, and kind of crack. You just hear a crack as his head just momentum wise hits the ground with such force, just goes unconscious.
Assistance has arrived.
Anything else, Smash, for Shifa?
I will get a little closer to cover. How much movement did I use? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's all I can do. Yeah.
Okay, Jesliann.
So I heard a commotion. I'm going to use my movement to move into the room. I'm going to assume that where I am now, that counts as movement.
Yeah. So if you do this way, that's 10 feet to get to there.
Yeah, so I want to enter the room, so that'll be 15 feet.
Yep.
And I believe I have 30 feet.
So I will give you a quick synopsis, Jodie, just so you, because this is your first time seeing the room. Let's do this really quickly and no snapping. This door is open. This looks like the back door that you saw earlier. This door is open and you can see the door icon here. That door is closed.
Okay, so there's 2 doors open and 1 closed door. So Layla's down.
Layla's down. Looks like she's been knocked unconscious and is bleeding out on the floor.
Oh no. And that's Caidi there.
And Caidi is severely bleeding, like trying to stop the bleeding while holding a quarterstaff, heavily breathing.
Right, so the one that well, I can't see any enemies on the
That is
street.
correct.
Well, the ones I can see are down.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought there was like 5 kobolds or something. No?
I mean, you don't have any context for what you saw because you didn't see anything, unfortunately. Yeah.
I didn't see anything. Anyway, so I walk in the room and oh my gosh, what the hell happened there? Are they the ones that are down? Are they dead?
One of them, the one next to Layla's body, has it like been has a spear embedded in its chest into the wall that has basically been speared into a bookcase. So basically, it's hanging by a spear on a bookcase. The other 2 look to be knocked unconscious in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. So what I was going to do. Yeah, I can have feedback on myself. Can anyone hear any feedback?
No.
Not from you.
Why is it I can hear myself back then?
That's monitoring.
Well, I have to sort that out in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any like actual healing spells.
Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I want to go and assist the Layla and Caidi. Well, one of them. Can I at least like pull one of them out of the room? Is that even possible?
So if you use all of your speed, your 30 feet to get to Layla, you will have used all of your speed, so you'll have your action from that point.
True. That's
If you
true.
want, there is a stabilize thing. So if you were trying to like heal somebody, you can't really heal them, but you can help Layla with a medicine check. You might be able to stabilize her so she doesn't have to make death saves anymore.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah. So you got to run
so
up
hold
next
up.
to her within 5 feet to do that.
So I've got 15 feet movement.
And if you have any tools that you want to try using, if you're proficient in any tools, you wanna go for that, we can maybe give you a little bit of a bonus on the roll. Or if you got
Okay,
proficiency in medicine, you can just take that.
I am unfortunately not proficient in medicine.
Okay, what
What do
tools
I
you got?
have? Oh god, I am terrible. I'm a +0. My tools are useless. I have Mason's tools.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna build her up with rocks, I guess. So yeah, it's just a flat roll.
No.
Plus wisdom.
Not even an Earth Ganassi.
Yeah, so can I just use the help action then? Is what you're saying?
So if you use the help action, it gives the next person advantage on whatever attack roll or ability check they want to use. So you can give Shifa the help action or Caidi the help action, or you can do a medicine check on Layla. Those are your options for those two different things.
So the medicine check will stabilize her?
Yeah,
you're
if you
saying?
succeed, she'll stop rolling death saves. She'll be stable. It's kind of like you're
Okay,
putting
I'll
some
do that.
band-aids on her.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Alright, how do I move my blasted token?
You got to go to the arrow first. Control S will let you select the selector.
What? Hang on, Control S. I'm doing that.
And then you
Alright,
grab
okay,
your
no,
token.
no,
There you
no,
go.
I've read.
You got it. Okay.
Okay, so medicine check.
Yeah.
Which is, this is, please,
You just need a
please.
10.
No, don't say that. What did I get?
It'll be fine.
Where's it? I didn't get to that.
Oh, so close.
Did you get a 9?
I got
Yeah.
9 and I have a +0. So
Okay, so what ends up happening,
unfortunately,
Jesliann, is you see this horrible sight, and you start patching Layla up the best you can, but you have this problem where you start putting these bandages on Layla, and you kind of like try to push certain bits down, like so that to stop the bleeding, even using maybe some of the fabric of her own robes, and some of it begins to heat and catch fire, and her blood and anatomy is just kind of beyond you at this point. She's got a little bit of this fire blood in her, and it's hard to really maintain which bits are the magma flow and which are the blood flow, as her blood kind of boils on the floor a little bit. And you seem to have stopped a little bit of the bleeding, but it's just like really flowing in a certain area, and you can't figure out how to stop it there.
I also like to imagine she's got 2 wounds, so she patches up one wound, turns me around,
Yeah.
and then blood starts
Yeah.
pulling out the
Okay,
You
other.
like patch up the side wound that she took earlier, and then you roll her over, and you're like, oh my god, there's a dagger in her
another
back. Like,
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
or the classic,
Okay.
you pull the sword out of the wound, and you're like, no, don't. Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess I'm just on the floor trying to help her.
Yep.
And
Got any bonus actions you'd like to try?
unfortunately not.
Alrighty, Layla. I think it's her turn.
Yeah.
All right, let's make a death save. I have my phoenix, my rock
All right.
phoenix die.
Alright,
Feel like
alright.
that's good for.
Natural 20 gets you up.
Let's go.
Oh, that's so close to that 20. I got a 19.
Okay, so you got a one good save.
One
So
good
one on the
save.
green and 0 on the
Not dead
black.
yet.
All right. Caidi, you're up.
Okay. I immediately am going to use my bonus action, which I completely spaced on before. Let me just quickly check something. Don't need to be in range. That's fine. Okay. So I would like to use healing words on Layla to help her back up.
Yay!
What do you say to heal her?
Okay.
It can be like Baldur's Gate, where it's the same word every time. It's just some weird thing, or it can be something actual.
Do you know what I'm actually going to say? Let's do this my way. Get up and attack.
Okay, roll your dice.
Spells. Sorry, cancel. And it's healing words. Cool. There we go. 8.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yay, that's almost
Now,
full.
do you get any special
That is
bonuses
full.
Caidi, do you get any special bonuses if she's unconscious? Or is that that might be life cleric I'm thinking of?
This effect has no effect when I'm dead. Nope, that's all.
Okay, so Caidi has given you a healing words.
And that is the full effect, by the way.
And you have your action, Caidi.
Oh, hi, Jesliann.
Excuse me.
Okay. I can't see anything.
Yeah, nobody's in here at the moment.
Okay, in that case. Oh, I have to mark that off, don't I?
Yes, you do. First level spell.
Yes, a mark a slot. Yes, sorry.
First spellcast ever.
I'm
Who this?
Yeah.
And it's a heal, which
Yay!
is actually on brand for Goldy playing anything, pretty much.
Okay, because I can't see anything, I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay,
So-
so Caidi, if you cast a spell in a turn as a bonus action, and it uses like basically the general rule of thumb is if you cast a spell and it uses a spell slot, you can only do one of those per turn. And then the other spell, so in this case, you actually have your action. So you can use your action to do anything that's not a spell, but you can also use any cantrips that you want to use.
Okay.
So those are 0 level spells, essentially. Basically, the cantrips you can do freely if you want. Or if you got an item that does a spell that's a cantrip, that also works. Or you can use any action other than that.
We need a cantrip called Hopeful Healing. Please heal, please heal.
Yeah, now there is a feat that is within Critical Roles section where if you get to a certain level, you can take that feat and you can cast 2 spells in a turn. Might be something I'll advise Jesliann to get as a sorceress, because that will be pretty big for her.
I know they're behind the door and I can't see anything, so...
This is so nice, only having to use a D6 and a D20 all session is quite nice as a GM.
It's pretty crowded. I can't even probably go past the corpses and whatnot.
Yeah, they're pretty crowded in there. It's not a large house.
No. So I'm thinking about what would be a sensible thing as opposed to just throw a lightning bolt. I don't think this makes much sense either. And that. What's for you, Roro?
Okay.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm going to
Also hold an action.
I will help. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to cast a cantrip of guidance upon Layla and say, okay, one more time, do as you wish.
Caidi, what is the range of guidance?
It is, oh, it's touch, my bad, sorry, let me, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, pardon me, I go then the next
Sorry, blood.
and as I say my words again, and I touch her, accidentally touching her wounds. Oh, sorry, and I touch her arm instead.
As it's joking, it doesn't.
Okay, you get a D4 to your next ability check, Layla,
Yay.
in the next minute. All right. Now, as you end your turn, which I'm assuming you're finished.
Yes, I am.
Oops, wrong one. What am I looking for here? Cannot find the track I was looking for. Sorry, guys.
I need to open the window. It's too hot.
Yeah, you see the door open, and
Oh no!
like it's slow, just opens, and Layla's like basically propping herself up, like maybe a little angry, kind of slowly getting up, and there's 3 other people nearby, and you kind of just see his head pop out, see his friend like embedded in the wall, and his other 2 friends on the floor. He just drops his sword. He says, "Haha,
Sorry.
Sorry.
Where is the gnome?
You guys are out of initiative.
Good question. Where is the gnome?
I'm talking to the kobold.
And the Goliaths.
I just realized I haven't actually healed myself. Whoops. Give me a sec.
I'm not.
Oh, no, I haven't healed myself.
What gnome? There's many in this city. There's so many.
The gnome that lives in this house.
The one that
The
was
gnome
here
you were
earlier.
pretending to be. The one that was supposed to say, "Oh, I'm sick."
Okay, I would like Layla and yeah, Layla and Jesliann. No, just Layla. Please make an insight check.
Don't forget the advantage.
Yeah, see, I have ability check.
Not
So I
advantage.
can... Not advantage, I
Sorry.
get to do a default
Sorry.
to it.
Wrong word.
Well, that's a 3 plus 3 for insight, which is 6. Plus... I missed my dice tray. Plus 2. That's an 8.
An 8.
Yes. Hehe.
I stopped touching Layla.
Okay, well, this isn't exactly a hard check. Like, this is like DC 5, but like, this kobold looks extremely nervous and is not nervous of any of you.
I'll kind of bend down slowly and get on his level and say, "Why are you nervous? What is going on?"
Illa, as you get to his level, he takes a step back and stares at the spear in the wall, and all of you hear a and the body explodes into the bookcase. I would like all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
Excuse me?
Dex save.
It spontaneously combusted? What the hell?
Maybe not. We don't know.
What's it?
Dex save.
Bye guys, it's been fun.
This is
At
straight
least you healed
BS.
yourself.
No, I didn't.
thought-
That's the thing.
Oh,
I thought I did, but I
Oh
didn't.
no, I'm gonna get murked as well. I only got a 5.
You guys are too used to playing high-level characters.
I know.
I have 7 health points. I'm gonna completely get wrecked.
You have several more health points than I do.
Okay, let's go around the horn. Shifa, what is your result?
14.
That's a pass. Caidi,
3.
that's a fail. Layla,
21.
that is a jeez, level 1, 21. Okay, easy. Just calm down. Jesliann, what did you get?
5.
5. Okay, for the 2 of you that got below a 10, you will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As from the inside, you are hit with hard metal object that has detonated, kind of like
no.
shrapnel. Hits into you, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. In addition, I need to roll for the
No, not
kobold.
more.
Did you say the people that pass take the 5?
The people who pass take
It's
half, so you take
failed.
2.
2, okay. And do we also get the in addition thing?
Sorry, no. The in addition is for the kobold who failed his save.
Oh.
Do we
What was
get
that
And I mean,
mean?
you see a
Yes,
bunch of
+5.
shrapnel as you duck Layla just erupt into him, and he's just pelted with all of the shrapnel.
Aw.
And you see the other 2 kobolds begin to bleed out.
I was gonna say the one that I was knelt down talking to, can I kind of like mom arm him away from the explosion?
If you want to take full damage,
Don't.
How about it, Mom?
Sure, I can do that.
okay, then I will give him all of his hit points back,
No.
and you take the full damage from this kobold. But I will say yet again, the other 2 kobolds that are hit with the shrapnel cannot pass the save and are hit by the shrapnel.
And they might also explode.
Let me just double check to see how far. I'm so sorry. I am so
all
sorry.
have bombs.
Excuse me. Jesliann, you take 0 because you were too far away. And this is the one that is bleeding out.
Yay! I take 0.
So I'll mark it with a red mark.
Yes.
Jesliann is
I
too far
take
away, but the shrapnel
0.
explosion is only
take
very
0.
close. So only this one is taking some of that damage.
Right.
And
I
Shifa,
take 0 damage.
you would have had lost your rage by now, by the way. This would have been a couple rounds after combat, just for the record.
Just to be clear, I am Yamcha on the floor right now.
I
Are you
just used my
unconscious?
shield
Are you on the on the floor unconscious?
Okay, so now
I'm on
Caidi
guard.
is bleeding out.
Oh no, where did she go?
I
Where's
went
the
in there next to Layla to heal her up, and just I immediately collapsed. The blade came, or whatever the heck came on my back, and I just fell down.
Oh, where did your token go, I mean?
I'm sorry, you're not supposed to kill him.
Are you outside the door? I
Are you
guess
going
I
to
can't see
explode too?
it.
Is he going to explode too?
Yes, go quick.
Okay, run, grab Layla, grab Layla.
Inside the room or outside,
Or
quick,
grab
quick.
Oh my god. Can I help?
I'm really
Oh,
weak, so I'm
oh,
trying
oh.
to yell to Shifa
grab-
to grab Layla.
Shifa,
Okay,
where are you
okay.
putting this
Myself.
body?
I will keep. Let's see. I'll drag them into this tiny room over here. Both of them.
Put it, just this one, because the other one's not
Only one of
damaged.
them's gonna explode.
Okay,
You close the
okay,
door. You can click that icon and close the
Yeah.
door if you like. Try seeing. Oh
Close
shit, that's
door.
awesome! You can open and close the doors now. Yay! I love this new tool. It's so cool.
Yay!
Okay, so it goes in the room,
Nice.
and you close the door. Nothing happens right now. Layla, what are you doing with
That's
Caidi?
so cool.
And Jesliann, what are you guys doing?
I would like to try and pull Caidi this direction, assuming the kobold is also moving.
The kobold,
I
the
will-
kobold just backs away with you. He's unarmed. His
Yeah.
crossbow's on the floor and his short sword's on the floor and his hands are
Because
still up.
I would like to try to drag Caidi in here with me.
Okay, just give me an athletics check. Jesliann,
Okay.
are you helping?
Sorry? Yeah.
Okay, you can make it with advantage, Care.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? You don't have to roll if Jesliann's helping you. You can just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was zoned out for a second.
And Shifa, you're still out in the lobby. Still no explosion has happened just yet. You're not sure if it's what triggered the explosion anymore now.
Alright. Alright, what is going on? What do we need to know?
He's breathing really, really heavily.
Yeah, I have like my hand on his shoulder, like, are you going to be okay? Will you explode?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Oh, okay.
What is your name?
My name is Bagua.
Bagwap, alright? Good to meet you, Bagwap.
I'll make sure to take all the weapons off of him just in case.
The weapons he doesn't have, they're on the floor.
Okay.
Alright. As I'm like bleeding out from all the protection I gave him, can we try to stabilize Caidi to make sure that she doesn't
Yes,
bleed
but
out?
because you guys are doing a couple other things, Caidi, I need a death saving throw, please.
Cool. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Is this just me rolling a
D20.
D20? Yeah.
Flat,
Okay.
no bonus.
It's been that long since I've been down. 3.
That's a failure. As you pull Caidi into the room, she begins to bleed even more. Maybe caught on some of the shrapnel, just kind of continues to bleed out. Layla, Jesliann, what are you doing?
stabilize?
Okay.
Is that a medicine check?
Yes. You can either choose to do them all individually, or you can do one person with advantage.
I only have a +1 to medicine.
Okay. Jesliann's +0, I believe, for medicine, right?
+0, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and do it.
Rob,
Yes, Shifa.
would you say I would have had at least one of the out of combat healing ointments ready or no?
Do you have materials for it?
We didn't decide what we were supposed to do for that, did we? Like, what materials am I looking for? How much do I need to
Yeah,
spend
you haven't really
for it?
looked in the world for it yet. You're pretty much just ran to get
Okay.
here and then started doing other stuff. So probably, obviously not yet in that case. Layla,
Okay.
what was your check?
I haven't rolled it yet. Just a plain roll, right?
+1. Or
That's
whatever
a
your
2
medicine
plus
bonus is.
2 plus 1 is 3.
Okay, well, you don't make it any worse. That's the good news. It's kind of just really, really hard. Caidi's got a lot of very small wounds, and there's just too many for you to patch up very, very quickly from the shrapnel. Jesliann, did you want to try as well?
To try to stabilize. Yes. Although I stated before, I have a +0 on medicine.
So stabilize
If
is
it's
just a
medicine,
DC 10. It's nothing complex.
Oh, it's not medicine check then.
It is medicine, but it's only a DC 10.
Oh, sorry, you said DC. Yeah, okay then. Alright, well, here goes. I'll give it a go. What the hell? Come on! I got a 7.
No, it doesn't work. I will even have the
I'm
kobold
changing-
just to say, let me try.
I'm changing my die because I'm sure that's doing it.
Sure. What am I looking for here? Oh, yes. And wisdom. -1 is exactly a 10. So the kobold
Oh my
grabs like
goodness.
takes his cloak off and just presses it into Caidi and stabilizes Caidi at 0. So Caidi, you are unconscious but no longer dying.
Okay.
And I'll say for the sake of this, you literally can't move, but you can be a little conscious, kind of like very woozy if you'd like.
Okay.
You can't cast any spells, you can't do anything. Shifa, what are you doing?
Can I put that on 0?
You can set your hit points to 1. Or you basically just set your death saves to max of 3. That's what you can do. Shifa?
Anyway.
Where's the owner of the house? And where's the Goliaths that you came with? These are the same kobolds, right? That we recognize them?
You will need to make a history check.
Mm. 11 plus 11 minus 1, 10.
I mean, they look familiar in the sense that they're kobolds, but you didn't really get a very good look at them, and they were in a fog cloud and hooded, so maybe?
And what are you doing here? I guess is the other question, if we don't know about the Goliath.
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Like, if you can't answer, what are you doing here?
1 second, I just need to...
Okay, well.
So, is Shifa trying to be intimidating, or are you trying to be persuasive?
At this point, persuasive. He had to save her.
Okay.
Caidi.
Okay. Then, would anyone else like to contribute to this before I make Shifa roll?
Yeah, I can do. I'm just like nodding along with him, Shifa, and
What are you saying?
I might. Earlier, I had said something such as like, do you know who owns this house?
Oh gosh.
Okay. Shifa, this will be a charisma persuasion check with advantage as you roll, and the door behind you explodes off of the hinges.
Can I look in the other room just to make sure that the other kobold lying there is okay?
Oh, so
The
this
other
is one
kobold
that
seems
was
to
in
be
that
fine.
room?
Yeah, the door just
Okay.
rotated after him, but yeah, the door seems to absorb the entirety of the blast.
All right,
And the
so we
storage
have
room is a
2
fucking mess,
survivors.
Shifa.
I mean, 3 if you count me.
2 kobold
Push.
survivors.
Persuasion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know what I said.
18 minus 1, 17.
Okay. Very nice. As you get your persuasion between the rest of you, the kobold says,
Just to note, I have a +5 on intimidation if I wanted to go that route.
yeah. The person in the house is supposed to be Nima, but she's not here.
Nima, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more.
We did know it was Nima, so I'm glad to know. Did you never meet her?
Well, meat is kind of strange. Maybe take?
Oh, kidnap.
No children, no Nima.
Oh, adult nap. No nap.
No, she wasn't sleeping. She was
Oh.
awake.
So you took the... Where did you take her? And why? Where and why?
He looks nervously around the room.
Are you scared of somebody here? Is there more people in here do we need to be worried about?
No, I work for the master. Master said we had to take Nima.
Who's
Okay.
this master?
And guard a house so no one find out.
That is very good. Thank you. You have been very helpful so far. So you are all here guarding the house. Are you allowed to share your master's name?
No, we only say master. It's easy to remember.
Is what?
It's easy to remember.
Oh, what he
Easy
looks
to
like?
remember.
Master? I can take you to... Plus... Yes, I think I remember plus I can take.
Nice. That is all right. Can I just ask you? We saw a very tall Goliath with zebra stripes. Is that your master?
Zebra Goliath sounds very crazy.
Yes, it does. I shouldn't say she's not zebra Goliath. She just has stripy skin.
The name was Ken for the Goliath.
That's odd name, but
Ken
maybe
has
I don't
stripy
know.
skin. Maybe, but very tall. Master is very tall.
Master? Very tall?
Is your master tall?
He shrugs.
You don't know. Oh, I have.
Most
No.
things not
Master?
gnomes tall to kobold.
That is logical.
Except goblins. Goblins nasty things, about same size.
So,
A little
Your
more
friend
stinky
in-
than house.
your friend in that other room, we're worried that he's still unconscious. We didn't kill him. He won't come after us right now, will he? Like, do we need to tie him up?
He like cranes his neck.
He looks sleepy, so maybe no.
No? Okay. I just want to make sure he doesn't wake up and stab me in the back, okay?
He shrugs.
Okay, thank you for helping, Caidi. Well, to be honest, I do want to meet your master, but I don't know how to do it safely. Where do we have to go? Is it close? Is it far? In the
He
city?
is up in the mountain.
Up in the mountain,
This
alright.
place called Silver Falls.
Silver Falls,
I can
alright.
take.
That is alright. I don't know if we can go quite yet, as you can see, pointing to Caidi.
Ragdolling the floor.
If she slipped on a rock and fell, she
Oh no. No.
Clipping it into the background.
So we at least need to take like an hour rest to kind of, get the blood stopping from blooding.
Blood stop from
Stop
blooding.
doing.
Bleeding, sorry.
Bleeding.
This is not my first language.
What language?
Words that one speaks. You are speaking words that I understand at the moment, but do you speak other words? Like dragon words?
Yes, I can speak to dragons and other kobolds. Very easy.
Yes. Would you say that you do it better than the words we are speaking now?
How do you word better?
That's a good question.
I've heard that exact phrase before.
I feel like I'm going to continue this conversation
This is
with
just
him
small
for a
talk, yeah.
while. Although I would like to maybe bring that other kobold that's unconscious in here with us.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
we
was
can
gonna
keep
say
an eye.
There's not a
Once
lot
there
of
was a
space in
pause.
here.
Yeah.
once there was a pause in the conversation. I was gonna say now that we've gotten a hang of talking to him, I would have gone to the other kobold, taken the weapons off him, and
Yeah.
propped him up safely somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, what is this kobold's name?
That one's Dibs.
Deebs, alright. Bugwap and
Gibbs?
Deebs.
Bagua.
Bagua. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Bagua
It's okay, don't hurt
and
me.
Deebs. Oh, alright, I'm going to sit down. Feel free to sit down with us. Don't feel free to leave.
So many double negatives in sentence.
What did he just
You
say?
understood
I said
that?
too many double negatives in a sentence.
No
I don't not
wisdom.
know what to do.
She is right, this is not her first language. She cannot communicate.
There's this one door here that we haven't opened. What's in there?
Ah, there's the old mesh.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm at 3 HP. I'm gonna sit next to Caidi and try to get my health back.
Okay, so that door is locked. It looks like.
It's locked. Can we look around for a key?
Yeah, sure. So, this room is kind of a fucking mess. You're standing on basically an entire broken area of just like, it's just like a, sorry, Smash, sorry. That's like a broken table that you're standing on. I'm gonna back you up just a second. So there's like a huge broken table there, and let's see here. Yeah, there's just a bunch of wreckage in that little space that is right by the door. There looks to be maybe a flower pot, some broken drawers, some tablecloth and like doily for the flowers. There's some decorative pieces, maybe like a mixture of different mail items. Just lots of stuff in that room. And then there's of course a desk and then like a china cabinet, and the bookshelf has just been completely obliterated from that detonated kobold. And then there seems to be what you can only guess is kind of a bedroom over here, because the room that you guys are all sitting in looks to be an office. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Is it possible?
kind of hard to
for me
see, so I'm
look
gonna
in?
put Caidi on top of the kobold so you guys can see the desk in the room at the very least. Or I'll just put you all on top of each other there. How's that? Is that way you can see the room?
Stack the bodies on one another.
Stack the bodies on the floor.
Okay, very nice.
High five or fist bump.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud of yourself.
Yeah, that's what you can see without doing really any checks. That door is locked to the outside.
Is it possible to search the desk? This desk? Is it? You said it had drawers.
Sure, yeah. You want to get an investigation check for me?
Yeah.
I just want to restate that Caidi and I are taking a short rest.
Okay, Caidi, you will need to see what you can do with a short rest, because I don't think a short rest will let you roll hit dice unless you are conscious, which you are currently mechanically not.
Oh, true.
Mechanically not.
Mechanically, he is not conscious.
She.
Because we just stabilized.
Yes,
him.
sorry, Goldy.
Yeah.
Her.
Caidi is
actually, not- I
unconscious.
should research on that.
Okay. I got
gonna
a
look for-
15.
Yes.
I was gonna look for herbs to do my herbalism stuff. If there's any in the house.
Sure, you can give me an investigation check for herbs.
Gonna need to buy some healing potions. Stat.
You have money.
Right, let's have a look at this.
Yeah.
A
shit.
little?
6 minus 1, 5.
You find whatever the kit was that Caidi left on the counter.
Oh, that was an accident. Sorry, ignore that.
What did you roll, Jesliann, for your investigation?
It was a 15. The second roll was just I hit my
Okay.
my mouse pad by accident.
I can't actually see your rolls.
Sorry.
I've got the kind of data here on my.
Oh, okay.
open,
But
so.
it was a 15, and I went like.
Okay, well that's what you needed. Good.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I needed 15. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what do I find in the drawers and the desk and stuff?
So looking through the drawers, and I'll say that this investigation yield is pretty fast. Like this room, it doesn't have a lot of things in it. It does look like it's been turned inside out very quickly. Most things of value have been taken, and I'll even say that if you'd like, you guys can move freely around the house. You find in the bedroom that there's a chest in there. The broken table's got some things there, and the kobolds also seem to have some interesting pieces with them. But if you are specifically looking in the desk,
Yeah.
what you're looking for is hang on a second, sorry. Any search of the house reveals a sign of struggle. So it does seem to be a little old, maybe a couple of weeks, but because there's that broken furniture and an empty chest in the bedroom, which I will direct you to over there, Jesliann. There you are. You can see there's a little chest over here.
Oh, okay.
And I'll pull mesh in there as well, just so you guys can see everything. There's a chest there. There is also some heavy coats and work boots sized for a gnome that are all stained with some kind of red dirt. And the work table that you just left from the other room has a bunch of scraps kind of dumped into a corner and just fiddled with garbage everywhere. And the refuse outside where the broken table is a torn piece of parchment notes that I have a copy of for you.
Oh. Huh? Oh, right. Okay, I can see it. Yeah.
So, Jesliann, please read the note for us.
Okay, is it possible for me to zoom in? This is tiny. Okay, I can zoom in. So there's like there's actually a little illustration on the right.
Yep.
It's a secret cave and waterfall, and there seems to be like a waterfall. It says all of the sources we mine from within the S.H.P.H.A. My yield of saltpeter still proves the most pure and powerful. The fire marks try as they might, we will have to respect my expertise and contributions to the war effort. The sheer volume of untapped guano in that cavern behind the top of the falls is invaluable, and once I have enough marked interest from the firemark facility, I'll let them help in harvesting my secret caves. So there's a lot of information here. Fire marks, guano. What's this all about? Does anyone have any of you heard of S.H.P.H.A? I'm asking my party members.
With that, we'll take a break.
S.H.P.H.A. Okay.
Silver
I think
quill.
it's a place.
Silver quill.
What was I saying?
It's like silver quill, but the V has been replaced with a B.
Oh, sorry, silver quill?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. What I was saying before.
Take a quick
I
break.
think it's a place.
Rob,
Yay! Break time.
there's a little. I don't know if this is intentional, but the lighting inside the room is completely dark for me.
That's correct.
It's odd.
You do not have dark vision.
Right.
And there is
So
no
there's
lights
light
on in that
in here.
room. And there's a candle
There's no
in this
light?
room and a candle in this room. So you can see in those rooms.
Right. Okay. No, wait. Lighting in this room is also weird.
If it's weird in that room, that means there's no light in there. I've put a candle in the main room.
In the main room. Okay.
So the main room
but it's
lighting,
they-
it will trickle into the other ones. And there's also a storage room where the kobold body is.
Right. But it's daytime, isn't it?
All of the food seems to be rotten, by the way.
Oh. Well, we wasn't gonna eat it, so it's okay.
Okay, we'll take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
So I checked it out. Because I am unconscious and have 0 HP, I cannot regain any health whatsoever. I need to be on 1 and be unconscious.
Until you get healing in some way, shape, or form from another source. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no amount of short rest will work. A person actually gave me the best example. He said, "Have you ever regained consciousness after being unconscious? Do you feel rested?" No, exactly. Perfect. That makes so much sense. Oh, I'm gonna get some fruit. I should be back. Oh, once again, I'm alone with the chat. How y'all doing over there? Do we have people? I don't know. Chat, sound off. Who we got? I have some oranges. Got some freshish, not squeezed, peeled oranges. Yum yum.
Yes, I'm here. I can answer your questions. How does the DM decide the information to get depending on the role? Good question. So most of the time it's kind of an arbitrary thing. Generally speaking, I try to, like, if Mesh or Caidi, or sorry, if any of my players ask me something that I think is kind of a dumb question, I just let them roll. And if I think that the difficulty, that there's something in the game that lets you decide what the difficulties are going to be. So something that's like basically impossible to screw up is a DC 5. It's like very, very easy to do. And then a DC 10 is kind of like regarded as like a relatively easy task to accomplish, but if you have training, it's much easier to accomplish. And then medium is 15, hard is 20, very hard is 25, and 30 is nigh impossible. Now, of course, as the game progresses, characters that are really good at stuff can hit 30s when they roll high pretty consistently after level 10 to 12 range, where they get to be in kind of like very good to god tier level, like from 12 to 20 range. So asking the players to do things that are nigh impossible on the regular is kind of par for the course. I might even ask for something that's a DC 35 in some cases. It depends on what they're trying to accomplish, really. But yeah, you use the numbers of what the DM would kind of have in their head for difficulty or DC, difficulty class of the check or whatever they're trying to do. In adventures like this one that's 1 to 3, there are certain things that the players get at certain things that are written down. So like if the players rolled a 14 or higher, they get all of this stuff on the investigation check. If they don't roll a 14, they fail. So they do not get that. Now, what I like to do is if the players roll in a range that's higher, I usually go in tiers of 5. So if Jodie rolled a 20 out of instead of a 14, she would have rolled 5 over what I had in my head. And or in tiers of 5, 15 to 20, I would probably give her some bonus information. So I try to give her a little bit more or a little bit less depending on the check. And sometimes if you want the check to basically be in tiers instead of having a success and failure, it's a little bit more fun to do. So like if Jodie rolled a 5, I would be like, you probably noticed that like some of the kobolds have and the coats have this red gunk on it. It wouldn't be a lot of help, but it would be something. It'd be a clue I could give them. That's probably what I would have done if she failed the check. Not written in the adventure that you would get that, but I have a hard time seeing how the adventure would really progress without figuring out more details here. So I would have given them a little bit of a clue that it was to be a small lead that they could ask around more for. But since she succeeded, they get everything. And then it depends on certain things. So like social checks. So in this situation, intimidation against somebody that's scared is actually more easy because the kobold is like already predisposed to be scared after you've knocked out 3 of his pals. But a persuasion check's also not going to be too hard, and I gave someone advantage already, which makes it even easier. It was going to be like a DC 10, but also they're very low level and they don't have much higher than like a +5 to +8 on any bonus in particular at normal. So asking for them to hit a 15 is regarded as a medium check, but it's kind of difficult to do when it's almost like 50-50 for them to get a roll that's a 15 if they're good at something. It's a little bit better than 50-50 odds. But you saw it was really hard to stabilize Caidi with a kobold with a -1, Jesliann with a 0, and Cari with a +1. So that was a DC easy check, but they failed that check 3 times. So hope that answers your question.
Mesh, we're gonna get some heavy winds for the next couple of days.
Be fucking windy.
Proper. Usually around the
Proper
night.
windy.
Proper windy, lads.
I'm still logged into Steam. If I exit Steam, does it kill that? No, right? It still runs the program.
Don't suppose you did the Polygon Day. Did you, Rob?
What's that?
Did you do Polygon Classic Day today?
I just did the ticket that I was gifted and then evolved my hundo and that was it.
Nah.
I didn't want to leave the house. It's not even triple dust. I thought it was and it wasn't. I used a star piece.
What? Ooh. What was
It's okay.
it
I only used it for half an hour. And I had it for a GBL set that was a 4-1, so that was a lot on a premium pass too. So that's still, worth something because it's boosted. You guys like the note?
Oh, Trebekby.
Yeah.
I'm taking a little gander to it.
Need to process the information.
I did not draw this, by the way.
I can't see it anymore. Where did it go? How do I?
It should be in your journal, Jodie.
In the journal, okay. Journal. Oh yeah, I got it.
You find it again?
Yeah.
Now you basically can keep it open or you can close it whenever you like. It should be in your journal for the rest of the game.
Right. Yeah, we'll have to process this information and see, because I don't know what this Was it Kill again? Kill. I'm guessing that's a place or the name of a cave or something.
You don't really have a whole lot of context for it yet.
We don't have, yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. We don't even have any context.
Right.
But I do want to probe the other members to see if they have heard of this place.
Jodie, we did pass the mine entrance when we were going to the
Oh yeah, that's right.
Guard barracks or something.
Yeah, that's right. What was that called? Hang on, where's my thing? What was that called again?
It was Silver Quills.
I've written Silver Hall. Silver Hall. Yeah, let's spelled like H-A-U-L. Silver Hall.
Silver Mines, H13. Silver Mines, H13.
Why have I written Silver Hall? Why is that? Well, that's what I've written. But we did pass. Yeah, Silver Hall. But I think I got Rob to spell it. But anyway, the
Silver Hall.
It's
Right.
Silver Hall Mines, yeah.
Are you guys ready to get back into it then?
Yes, Cari,
Okay.
you're back, right?
Let me turn the music. I think we're all back.
I am returned with coffee.
With coffee.
Coffee.
I am having
Right.
coffee.
Coffee. Yay,
Coffee.
coffee!
I have apples.
Cheers! Ding!
Cheers with the apples.
All right, so Jesliann has found this kind of
Itadakimasu.
rummaging and has read the note to you all.
Yeah. I'll say Silver Kill. That rings a bell. Didn't we pass something with a familiar a similar name? Silver Hall?
The mines.
The mines, yes. This is referring to a mine, so maybe it's
Connected to it.
connected or within that or part of that mine or something. But
Also, sorry to interrupt, Jesliann, but you also find a single pouch of blasting powder in the office.
a single pouch. Okay.
So
is
you can
it
go to your
like,
inventory and add blasting powder to your inventory.
Is it any particular size or sort of weight or something, or is it just a pouch?
If I tap this, it should tell me. There is no weight on it.
No, wonder what it is then. Interesting. Okay.
I'll ask the kobold. Do you know what's in this locked room?
It should be.
He points to the door, and Shiva, you can kind of see it. It's a little small because of your size, but there's actually like a very small lock underneath of the handle. It's like a little odd. You haven't really seen anything, but it looks like an engineer's kind of designed this lock herself. So it's kind of like a two tumbler, but it's upside down in the lock to kind of make it a little bit harder to get in and out of the house. But the lock is engaged, but you can find a way to unlock it pretty easily, and you can unlock the door. Wrong window, Rob. Need to get to this one. There, now it's unlocked. And it leads outside.
Oh, this is the back door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thought the back door was here. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to explain that it wasn't in the back, it was in the side. As you look outside, Mesh, you can see that someone across the way from you in their house, you just see the curtains rapidly close.
We should probably talk to the neighbors and see what they know at some point.
Yeah, they're probably really worried about what happened here.
Yes, I imagine they heard the there was an explosion, so they would have heard that. There is one small pouch of blasting powder here.
Oh,
Alongside this note. Yes. Not too big, but enough to damage several people. Cause injury. This. And yes, this note is very interesting. It appears this person, well, we're not sure, wants to really keep some of these stuff for themselves. If they have a secret cave, they have a secret source of this material. They are looking for saltpeter. What is saltpeter? What? Sorry, does Jesliann
dirt, like.
Does Jesliann know what it is? Well,
Does Jesliann know what? Excuse me.
what saltpeter is?
Like a pita bread.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me an intelligence check, and you can add your stonemason's tools to this.
Let's go. Well, hang on. When I add my stonemason's tools, what does that do?
So if you have basically any, or you can also just do it this way. If you have anything that's based in intelligence, you can add your proficiency bonus. So basically you can do an intelligence check and then add your prof bonus.
Intelligence check. What is my proficiency bonus of that?
It should be listed near your armor class or your initiative bonus in that area. It'll say prof bonus or something like that.
Everybody should be at +2 at this point.
Yeah.
Do you think that we should...
Oh, that. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, that's what you're saying now. Okay. So do an intelligence. Where is intelligence on here? Oh no, you mean investigation?
Anything
Anything that has your proficiency added to the intelligence. So if you're proficient in investigation, that's an intelligence check that includes your proficiency. If you got the dot by it.
Okay, I'll do that then. Oh, well, I rolled investigation.
Yeah, does
Wait,
it should be okay if it has the same bonus.
I should have rolled in Arcana. But anyway, I rolled investigation. And I got... What, only 11? Was it 11? What the hell? No, sorry, 15. Well, no, wait, no. Was it 15? 15. Was it a +4?
Okay, so what's your intelligence?
It is a +2.
Okay, so yeah, that works. And investigation is fine. So with a 15, you can gather that saltpeter is something that would be useful in tinkering specifically. It's somewhat of like a how would I put this? It's like another resource that they need. Think of it like modern day tech, where to build hardware or like transistors and stuff, they need to use the they need to use like aluminium and bind it to like a transistor. What is that called, Mesh, when you heat up like the metal? Solder, yeah, solder iron, yeah. So it's kind of like a solder, like a fantasy solder iron. Like it's like the material that you need. But in this world, they don't have that. So saltpeter is like this very valuable resource that kind of does the same thing, but interacts with magic very, very well. And I'm gonna Google this because I don't actually know what this is. So give me a second.
It's like
it's potassium nitrate.
It's like gunpowder.
Okay, specifically.
Wait,
yeah.
That's dangerous.
So it's explosive. It's a homemade explosive mix.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Excuse me.
It's literally the black powder. It's a material for they get black powder from it, I guess.
Yeah, so basically it's the key component to make black powder.
Black powder, yes.
Oh wow.
The
Okay.
natural ore that black powder is from.
Dangerous.
In that case, I think I might. Well, also you read the note to us, so I'll probably speak up and say.
But the weird thing is, like, hers is because it's like a natural component. Potassium nitrate is one of several containing compounds collectively referred to as saltpeter. So basically, there's a multitude of compounds in order to make it, but it also can be found not just in explosives, but in like using for fertilizers or kind of like a propellant. So like if you want something to move from one place to another really quickly, or like for fireworks, it could be used in anything. It's not just to detonate. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's a very valuable, useful resource.
But she seems to say that her yield is very pure in this note.
My yield to super the person is the most pure and powerful. The fire marks, prior as they might, will have the respect, my expertise, and contributions to the.
Ooh, ancient India is a very old saltpeter manufacturer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it mentions here war efforts. So I'm thinking this is the war that's brewing currently, the unstable political situation that's going on, and the sheer volume of untapped guano in that cavern behind the top of the falls is invaluable. So do they use guano to make to make this saltpeter? Or that's what it's made from guano?
Okay, so this you do not have to roll for, Jesliann. As a magic practitioner, especially of your study, you know that bat guano is an arcane catalyst for fire magic.
Okay. Okay, got it. Okay.
And it is the component for fireball, which is known as a kind of bread and butter, very, very popular kind of destructive magic option for military wizards, especially, and adventurers, but yeah. Very destructive magic.
Do you think this is something we need to share with the fire mark place with our friend Slislis?
I am not quite sure, because there seems to be some sorts of almost like a conspiracy that this is being kept from them. I'm not sure what their level of information is. They certainly won't know this, but if we, let's say, we need to think about how to use this information. If we offer information just freely, or if we need to investigate first before we speak to them, investigate ourselves. I'm not quite sure what just the best course of action, but certainly they do not know about this resource that presumably this is Nima that was keeping this secret from them, but they didn't seem to know where she had been, and thought she had been here, but she's not here. So
she thought that she was sick. Should we? I vote. I strongly feel like we should take this information to the Crown's Guard.
Okay. It says if I have enough interest from the Firemark facility, I'll let them in harvesting my secret cave. So it seems that the author of this note was going to tell them, was going to if there was enough interest.
Yeah.
So and presumably Nima was hoping for a bit of a big payday from this secret stash.
She wanted the
But,
respect to.
Yes, that's probably part of it. Now she's been absent for several days, isn't it? So
3 weeks.
oh, okay, that's just quite a while. So she could have she could be anywhere by now.
This is true. We know that she was taken captive by the master.
We don't know who the master is.
Right.
We don't know their Goliath friend. Is their Goliath friend? Is that the master?
We already asked. They do not know. But
They do not know. Okay.
Bagwa said he will. Bagwa, you said that once we rest and everything, you will take us to your master.
I can take your master now.
Yeah. We still need
Well,
to
we
rest.
could. Well, the thing is my companion's a bit injured at the moment, so we do need to rest, and then we will do that. So after you're feeling a little better, we could go to approach the Crown's guards, tell them that we have some additional information, and see the master. Well, we should probably try and meet this master first.
Before the Crown's guard?
Yes, well, I'm thinking.
Dangerous.
That's true, but the Crown's Guard has not really offered us any assistance in,
I suppose that's
com-
true. But
combat so
if we at
far.
least let them know, then we could have backup. Like if something goes wrong, they'll know where we are.
Well, I mean that's the case, but they haven't provided backup so far, and I'm thinking like, so we don't have to make two trips of information. We get the information we go to the master. We have additional information, and we go one trip with all the information.
We also need to question the neighbors, so to figure out what goes in
yes.
the timeline.
So, well, that's something I could do now. I'm okay, and I could leave
I was gonna ask
Sifa
Rob,
to take care of you.
has it been long enough for Goldy to recuperate yet?
No.
No? Okay.
Goldy cannot recuperate without a long rest or a heal.
Yeah, I actually cannot heal at all. So I'm unconscious and on 0 health. I have to be conscious and on 1 health to heal.
No, I knew that, but I thought it was a short rest. So I thought after an hour you would be okay, but it's 8 hours.
I actually physically can't rest.
All right, so in that case, we're done for today. Actually, you know what? I bet you the Crown's Guard has potions.
Potions they'll give us for free? Well, okay, if they will.
Well, I don't think they'll give it for us for free, but I would rather give one to our friend here.
Okay.
Plus, they did say they would give us.
No, I don't care, thank you.
Are you alright? Is that what you said? Are you talking to some?
Maybe I'll respond in head and come out here.
Oh, is someone talking to you in your head?
I don't know.
Is someone talking to you in your head?
I'm talking to me in my head.
You're talking
I think
to
this
me in
I think
your
this
head.
fellow was I think this fellow has a concussion. Right. Okay.
No, I think I've heard the magics for you. There are magics quite low level that you can cast to talk to people in head.
No, only me in head.
Only me in head. Only
Yes.
you talking to you in head.
That's right. I'd sometimes see out here.
Well, there you go. He's thrown back by.
I don't feel safe here anymore.
He was thrown back by the blast. I don't know taking notice of him. Okay, let's go back to our lodgings.
You're very tall.
Very tall. That's good.
Sorry, I tried to. I said out loud again.
Yes, I know. I can tell you're having a conversation. You're literally nodding in the like you're listening to somebody right now.
Huh?
Tell them hello.
Hey, who?
The person talking in your head.
That's me.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Can I?
Bless you.
Can I make an
That was a
Can I
real
make
sneeze,
an
by the way.
I know.
I really had to sneeze. Sorry.
I could
Well,
tell.
I didn't realise it was a saying. What are you acting?
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Okay. Where is my?
While all this is happening, is there any shrubbery around the house or the backyard or something that I
There's
could check for her?
Probably just some decorative bushes out in the front, Mesh, but
Yeah, nothing I can get
yeah,
help
like
from.
just some flower bushes is about it.
It's a 21.
I mean, he's pretty stressed out. Doesn't seem to be talking to anyone besides you.
It's just weird that he's like, I'm okay, thank you, to nobody.
Well, you said you were gonna offer a potion. He was thinking that you may be talking about him.
Oh, okay, got it.
So he's
Never mind, I
like
won't push.
participating in the conversation. That it's definitely not about him at all.
I caught that, but I'm not saying anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay,
that
I
was the case, so I
didn't-
wasn't quite sure. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
okay, I
then
didn't
he just said that Jesliann's really tall and realized that he said it out loud.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. So Jesliann, are you going to go talk to neighbors right now, or, okay, so I don't mind staying here with Cobalt and Shiva, and Caidi. But I think
Well,
one of us needs to go get potions.
Well,
Yeah, one of us-
wouldn't it be better to return to our lodgings? I wouldn't stay here. I don't. This there is not secure. We don't know who could return. That Goliath and her comrades could come here. So, and several people have heard this explosion by now. So, maybe we should go back to our lodgings. Take Casey's is in a pretty bad way. She's unconscious. Go back to our lodgings, and then I'll come back here. Do the inquiries, and then Shifa can get some potions. We'll try and do things as fast as possible. Get Caidi stabilized, and she can rest for the night, and then we can resume in the morning. Go to the what's it called? The Crown's Guard. And speak and then this
Wait,
fellow here
I hope
can
you're
take
going
take
to
us to his master.
Crown's Guard before tomorrow.
Before tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely. It's only like afternoon at the moment,
Oh, okay.
or like morning,
Okay,
right?
Jodie
Like
didn't know what the bloody time. I thought it was evening. Sorry, I thought it was evening for some
Oh,
reason.
it's okay. I think it's like lunchtime or like 1, right?
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. It's in the middle of time.
Also for your quick check over, you got a 20. The kobold seems to have the same crimson mud stained on his feet.
Okay.
And also seems to be wearing a necklace of some sort, some kind of
Oh, maybe that's the explosion.
some kind of just normal cord that's tucked away underneath his armor.
Arcana check on that.
On the string?
On the necklace.
You're gonna
Wait,
need to
you
give me a
guys-
perception check because you can't really see anything at the end of the necklace. Actually, I'm not even gonna let you roll. It's tucked in.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
you,
I
Like
thought it
he
was
basically
out.
has a
Don't
necklace
notice
on with the
that?
necklace underneath his thing,
Right,
and Devi
okay,
noticed it
okay,
because
then never
she,
mind.
or sorry, not Devi. Sorry, new characters.
Layla.
Layla looked at Layla was trying to insight if he was doing something weird and shifty, and instead was able to perceive the
Right,
necklace was a
okay.
little bit more prominent
Right,
than it was
then never
before.
mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I wouldn't have noticed.
All right, Bagua, you
also
heard?
she.
Yeah. Bagua, you heard what they're talking about? So,
Kinda,
are you willing
yeah.
to?
Oh, sorry,
come
was I
with
not
us?
supposed to talk again?
No, answer. Don't speak before finished. I suppose. I'm confused.
He like tries to talk a couple times in the middle of your sentence and then stops himself.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Sorry. So I'm a little worried for you. If we leave you here, I don't know if you'll be safe.
Shrugs.
Do you feel safe here?
Mm.
You don't know?
Just
Okay,
to be certain, you are the ones who broke the big guy out of the prison. Yes.
No. No big guy in prison. Just
Are there
we're-
many of you?
I don't. How many is many?
More than the 4 of you.
Yes, more than this room. Yes. More friends.
Did one of you come home with less teeth?
I don't know. I haven't been home in many days.
Okay. So, and it looks like you have some red dirt. Is that where this map goes? To the
Oh, I
caves
do,
with the
huh?
bad guano? Yeah.
Like puts a finger on it and claws it and tastes it.
What does it taste like?
Dirt?
It tastes like bat guano.
Bad guano or sulfur?
He shrugs.
Oh.
Who gave you those necklaces? Do you think that had something to do with your
Oh,
other
this-
kobolds?
He like pulls it up
Yeah.
and there's like a lead key at the end of it.
Oh, hold up. What's that key? What's that key for?
Don't you
Open things?
open? Well, I was worried it was going to make you explode, so I'm glad to see it's a key.
No.
You don't know what this key's for?
It's for open thing.
What thing?
I'm sorry. I'm amusing myself too much with this again. Keep it together.
Rob, I'm so glad I'm outside this conversation, just listening in.
Right. Was there still one locked door in this, or did we open all the doors?
We fixed it. We opened it.
We opened it, so it's not for
It
that.
was the back door. It was the back door.
We found that chest we found. Was that locked?
No,
No, it was
open.
had a
That's-
broken lock in it.
A broken lock. Okay, so we don't know
So
what
there's
that
nothing
says.
in it. It's emptied.
There's nothing. Right. Okay, so we have no idea what that could be for.
Okay, give me a second. I
Yeah.
don't know why I can't find this. Why would they include a key and then not tell me what it's supposed to be for? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. So I was about to ask him, did this mouse to give it to him or
Okay,
something?
sorry. Give me a second.
I was worried it was like some kind of component that would explode.
Yeah, I know what you guys think it is. I'm very aware of what you think it is. It's always the worst possible scenario.
That's how we
I
say
mean, how
safe.
else did they explode? Excuse you.
Sorry.
That's how we say safe. Says the guy who's on the floor, unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's that one. Okay. Okay. So what did you ask about the key?
What was it?
What's it for?
What's it for?
Open door.
Which door?
Which door?
He points to the note that you just read.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, is it this? Oh, but this is a cave. Is a cave? There's a cave, a locked off cave, and it opens that cave. The
No,
cave
stupid.
referred to
Open
in the note?
door.
I know what you said, but
I think it opens the room
door,
we
the
got.
door in a cave.
It opens the room
He
we got
like
that
he
in.
like looks at you like really like, are you sure I'm the dumb one here? And just goes like, he just slowly nods. Like, uh-huh.
Okay. It's for this door in this room here.
Yes.
Okay, get out. Hand me that cat.
That sounded so much funnier than I intended it to. I'm sorry.
Not that funny.
Unintentional condescendence.
Yeah, pretty much. Just unintentionally
Yeah.
kind of like, yes.
Okay. Well, you
All right,
won't mind
little
me.
man.
It's like- okay. Well, you won't mind handing over the key, please. Give me hand over the key, please.
How do I go home?
You said the key for the storehouse.
Wait,
So what-
This is Bagua key.
Is that his?
Gary's losing
his-
it.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
What?
You take Dip's key. He's dead. I mean,
Dips is
sleeping.
alive.
Dip's sleeping. You take Dip's key. This is my key.
Deep sleeping.
So, I have
Dip's stupid.
deep stupid. All right. Well, is it okay if you travel
He
with
would
us?
like point at the other one. He's like,
You can take his key.
it's just like this scattered remains on the
Is it
wall.
somewhere in there? Actually, can we sure try to look
It's
for
just
me?
fucking viscera
Actually,
and
I did want to
shrapnel.
say,
Shifa.
And Shrifa, sorry, buddy, you have no
Your
spear
spear's
left
gone.
over. It's
Yeah,
just
I was
fucking
gonna say, yeah, the
annihilated.
spear's
Yeah. I did not have
I
that
did
as an
want to
intended effect,
also-
but I definitely don't think it made it.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
The weapons and stuff the other guys have, I wanted to make note of it so we can. set
Okay,
it
yeah,
off or
there
something.
there is, I'd say the crossbow that jammed is probably toast, but but that would be 4 short swords and 4 crossbows if you want to take them. They're not hard to find, but that would mean 4 short swords and 3 crossbows because one of them jammed.
Okay. Well, can we carry all of that?
I got it.
If that's
And then roll me, I don't know, roll me 2d6 mesh.
2d6.
Actually,
Mesh is a
sorry,
big
roll me
boy.
a d6. Sorry, I forgot 2 of them
8.
exploded. 8, there's 8 crossbow bolts.
Somebody
Oh.
thinks illusions.
That's 8 plus 3, 11. 11 plus
What are you rolling?
8d6, you said.
No, I said a d6.
8.
no.
I heard 8. I'm like,
Sorry.
I
a
thought that's what you said,
single
eight as
d6.
well.
Yeah, this is for the fireball.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Fireball of
okay.
crossbow bolts. Yeah. So.
All right. So, Bagua, I will tell you honest truth. All right. So,
Sounds good.
I don't
Oh,
want
you're
to
not
turn
finished.
you into Crown's Guard. That's not good for you. Not safe for
Crown
you.
guard stinky.
Yeah, they're stinky. So I don't want to turn you into them. However, I don't want to leave you here because I don't trust you, and you might run back to your master and tell him
Yes,
about us. Yes,
no.
exactly. See. So I don't want you to do that either. So you and Deebs are going to have to come with us, all right? So we can still protect you, but yes, we won't hurt you. This is safest for everybody.
He looks a little
safe for
angry.
you, safe for us. Don't give me that face. You come with us, we don't turn you into Crown's Guard, then you lead us to where your master is later. Safe
What's
for
the
you,
fun?
safe for us. You don't want to end up like those two, do you?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, with that part.
He
is
holds his hand
taken
out to
care of.
Shifa, who's clearly just like collecting supplies in
Wait,
the
why
room.
is he holding out? Like to
He's
shake?
like picking up all of the swords and crossbows and shit in the room. He like holds his hand out and like,
Give back, please.
I stare at him glaringly.
he looks like he's pouting.
Only one is okay. Safety.
You have dagger on you?
No. Not yet.
He like eyes raised a little bit and extends his hand further to Shiva.
Will you come to us to our room if you have dagger?
No,
Mm.
what?
And food. Little
Oh, yes,
food,
of
okay.
course. Of course,
Little
food is
food, okay.
included.
Potatoes I
Food is
like.
included. So here's
Food
the
is
thing.
Dips don't like
included, but
potato. I
no-
like potato.
No
Here's the
dagger.
thing. I can give him dagger.
He's
And if he
salivating.
tries to use it, if I give him dagger and he tries to use it on us, he dead instantly. So a bad
I
idea
put
for
on
him.
the side, they go into pocket thing.
He's
Yeah.
like tapping a
You
scabbard.
want him to sleep? Us to sleep in a room with him with a dagger?
Tifa doesn't sleep.
You take risk. I sleep with
Tifa
many
doesn't-
other friends, and they sometimes stab each other too.
Tifa doesn't sleep. He'll be able to see you, no problem.
He like stares at you.
Casual stabbing.
Makes
This.
sense, you machine thing. But
Also, we have this elf here. She also doesn't really
Like cranes his neck, kind of looking at you a little bit more. She was like,
what is your
Like, what I'm doing right now. is
Points
basically
my
the most-
spear at him. I'm watching you.
So
No,
either
I don't
you or
want
you-
that one. I want the other one.
We have to
he's,
sleep.
he's like
it's
threatened,
too
but also like trying to be like, like it's a joke.
I don't want that one. Just the other one. Thank you.
Casey's
Tifa doesn't get any of it.
unconscious.
Yeah, you just completely over your head.
Casey's unconscious, so she's gonna be resting.
Yes,
I
I
know,
fixed.
Caidi has like part of her like really pretty robe is just like got clots in it where
Right,
the
no, I
kobold
mean,
pressed
she's-
it into your wounds so that it stops bleeding.
What
Don't
What I
worry, I have a
mean is-
cleansing stone.
Yeah.
I'll get it all fixed.
what I mean is that she's unconscious right now,
Yeah.
so needs a long rest.
Okay.
Or
I'm a little curious. What do I glean from my in and out of conscious state from this
I
mayhem?
mean, you can kind of like be listening in and paying attention to what's going on, but you can't like you can kind of participate if you like. I won't remove you from the
Oh,
role
okay.
play of the situation, Katie.
At first I was like, I'll jump in. I'm like, I'm not gonna jump into this mess.
I think Katie is probably like, I don't feel well enough to talk to this thing.
I do. I
what
do
if,
like the idea of every once in a while an occasional coming
Like a
from
little
her.
giggle, yeah.
Is this a dream? Dreaming stupid. Just I'm completely unaware of everything.
All right, so
Shifa, do you
New
give him?
plan,
Do you give him the
everybody.
the short sword back?
I look at Layla.
dagger, not short sword.
You have a dagger.
I don't.
Mm.
Would Mesh just see them one as the same, considering his size?
That's a fair assessment. I think he's intelligent enough to know the difference between the two.
Is there
Doesn't have an
a
intelligence
kitchen
of
in
6
this
at least.
place? Can I get like a steak knife from the kitchen?
Carrie, you can have inspiration, yes.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Wait, what?
Just get him a steak knife.
Here for protection.
It'll just deal 1 point of damage as a finesse weapon. Yeah, that's great.
All right, here you go.
I don't know why that's so funny. You know what? No, it's a fork. It's like a really long, like steak fork for sticking things
Okay.
only. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
He like
There you go.
tries to
Better than
jam it
nothing,
into the
right?
scabbard for the short sword. It gets stuck in the bottom. He's like,
I have to shake it out, I guess.
You had to figure out a different way to hold it. But anyways, we need to figure out how to get you and Gibbs out of here without the Crown's Guard seeing you.
he's like, hee and takes his hood and goes, whoosh. Secret.
Does that work?
Mm.
Do you guys usually do that?
Makes me feel happy.
I mean, we can try. Secret? All right, let's do it. Let's head.
If
We
you
we
can
need
get
to
a
get
big
Caidi.
cart, 3 of us can be your size.
He points to Shifa.
Well, we only have one of you that can walk.
Yeah. We can be short one.
Can you put like even if you put Dibs on your shoulder, he
Oh
would
my
just go.
god.
Yes, he needs
Oh
to be
my
wakey.
god.
Yeah, let me see. He's the same problem as Caidi right now. They need potions to make them wakey wakey.
For the love of God, heal me.
We will heal you. Okay,
tried.
let's go to Crown's Guard.
I don't
Put
do
your
no magic.
put your hood on, and hold my hand.
Ha! Secret mode.
Hold my hand.
No.
Yes, I don't want you running off as soon as we leave the house. Hold my hand.
Why do you want
Hold
him
his
to-
hand.
Layla the parent.
Yeah.
He takes out the fork and like pokes your fingers and no.
Hold my hand.
For a split
No.
second, I see them both and I'm thinking, when did she get a kid?
No touch fire lady. You're hot. No pun intended.
Oh, thank you very much.
Too hot for
Alright, well,
fingers.
hold the dragon lady's hand. You guys like dragons, right?
If
He
goes
like
to
looks at
hold my
Jesliann
hand,
and kind of goes,
Yeah, well, there's, distantly. There's very distant.
Right.
he
Anyway,
kind of like
you
he nods. He's like,
hold his hand. Make sure he doesn't run away. I'll try to carry Deebs. I get Deebs. Hehe.
Okay.
Shifa, do you sling Caidi over your shoulder like a sack of potatoes? Just like,
Pretty much, yeah.
okay.
Probably one arm sideways like that.
Yeah. Okay. So not fireman carry.
Oh wait, so you hold me like this?
Yeah.
And I'll put the hood over Dibs
Like a
and
keg.
like carry him like a child.
Oh, my Coca-Cola stuff is dragging on the floor. You can hear
So
the woody
Jesliann,
noises.
Jesliann, this kobold looks like a non-blood, like niece or nephew of yours with a hood on, because he's not blue. They're both like a
Right,
dark
right.
red color. Oh
Right.
man, that's too
Well-
funny. All right, so this
And
funny
we had
image
to-
of you
we-
exiting the room, with an automaton with basically a keg that's been replaced with a body of a person who's very groggy, almost like you guys are getting out of a bar. Layla carrying another body of another kobold, and then Jesliann walking one like a child
Yeah.
through the streets. Where are you going?
Basically.
I will get you guys to the next scene.
And then the
Try
other
not to
hand, he
draw
has a pokey
attention.
fork.
Yes, he has a fork.
Invest.
And
We're headed
try not to draw
to
attention.
headed
to-
to the lifts to go up to our inn.
Yeah.
So
we go back across town. So we're gonna have we need to make sure we get obviously Casey back and everything.
Okay, so you guys are at H6.
And
You are up here.
right,
okay, so
How
we
do
need to go to
I,
age
like,
14 to get to the lift.
see this.
I don't know why I thought I heard you say age 6, and I wasn't even going to disagree.
How do I hide these? You know these giant tokens that are on the screen. How do I hide those?
Jodie, reload. Reload.
Oh, I had that problem as well.
Or refresh.
What was it? Settings, graphics, I think it was. No, not graphics.
Settings, graphics. Wait, hang on. Refreshing doesn't get rid of them.
One of
Hang on.
these, which one it was?
Okay, we'll have to do it after the game then.
Yeah, don't do it now.
Don't worry about it
Anyways,
now.
we're headed to age 14, Rob. That's the lift, right?
Okay, you guys want to go to lifts? All right.
Can I keep my eyes out for like a herbal shop as we're going?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you want to ask around, or do you want to just?
No, just reading the store, like the buildings, seeing if there's a shop that says Herbie's Herbs or something like that.
Herbie's
These
herbs.
herbs. All right.
You know,
Let me
I
check
have a
my
herb kit
other
on me.
thing. Give me a perception check.
Wait, what?
I had a herbal kit on me. I would.
Oh, that I can't
You
use.
store it.
A
Oh, you
kid
can't use-
won't
okay.
have the
I
material.
can't-
A kid
yeah.
won't have the material.
I can
Right.
shove the grass in your mouth, but it won't do anything.
Yeah. No.
Parsley.
Yeah, give me
Start chewing it.
a perception check, Cari-chan.
Okay, wait a second. Little alfalfa. Oh,
what's
it's a
this?
2 again. This dice likes 2s.
We are
So
rolling
perception
green.
is. I know,
Oh, I
right?
fixed it. I fixed
Did you get at least a
Delete.
5?
Perception is
dice.
3, so 5.
Okay. Well, in that case, you guys continue walking until you get up to the lifts, and once you get up to the lift, you notice that there is a sign right here that points towards the south, down the street, from your current position. So basically the sign is here and points this way. You don't know if it points to this crosswalk, this area, or if it's just south in general, because you rolled so poorly. So all you see is that on the sign, it says Lay of the Land Herbalist, and it points that direction.
Good to know. We'll have to
So
drop
there is an
these
herbalist in
people off.
town. But are you guys going to continue going to the lift, or would you like to pursue that?
Go to the lift.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like we have too many people with us to go to a random shop, and we need to get.
Yeah, we'll do this first and go
And that would be
thereafter.
going closer to the barracks anyway. That's just not a
We
good
can send one. We can send like Shifa, or we can send Jesliann out once we get everybody into the room.
Okay, so you guys go back into the room, or to the tavern in the upper area. So you kind of cut your way through town. You see that again, the upper town is mostly abandoned. There's still lots of people working as you guys leave the residential area. You notice that there's not a lot of people around. Most of the people seem to be out in the kind of shipyards down here, or maybe they're in the mines over in this section. There's also some portions nearest to the mountain, and also kind of on the outskirts of the upper area that may have some activity. And then you can kind of see some of the Crown's Guard walking around here and there, but there's really not a very large Crown's Guard presence. You see one like every once in a while. And of course you can see there's a significant portion of people that are just moving large equipment throughout the city. Like I said before, there's things covered and uncovered, trebuchets and a large ballista and kind of like secret machines of some sort. You make your way back to the tavern, which is open, with maybe like one other patron in there that seems to be on their lunch break or finishing it. They're kind of cleaning a plate of food. The barkeep is there, but the gentleman that was there the last night that was falling asleep is still not in yet. And you see that they're reading kind of like a daily newspaper. The woman, whose name I gave you last time, her name's Irina. Irina is reading the newspaper and looks down and sees two new people, and two of like one of you and one of the new folks are unconscious.
Yeah.
Well, I'd tell you to take it outside, but it looks you kind of already did that. She like raises an eyebrow.
Yes. Well, we've run into a bit of trouble.
I see that.
Perchance, do you know where the herbalist is?
Yeah, it's down in the lower city, about center of town. Got its own facility, pretty big.
Do they sell healing potions?
Yeah, I think so. If they don't have the potions on hand, they probably got the materials for you.
Good to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get these people back to our room, and I'll pop down to the herbalist.
The door jingles behind you as the gnome during your conversation seems to have left at his lunch break in a hurry, and the door closes behind him, and you hear Irina says, Crown's Guard captain told me you guys are doing some investigating, and Nema's kind of a friend of mine, so I'll just forget I saw anything. And she gives you a wink.
Thank you very much. We're actually looking for
Appreciate
you
it.
now.
Yeah, you guys look like you've had a rough day, and it's just getting started. Why don't you guys take it easy, all right?
Thank you.
Do you want a drink for whatever that was? Like, pushes a chin towards it. And then
You'll need it.
Bagua says, yes!
Well, not for you.
Do you have money for it?
I wasn't gonna give you your dog anything to drink. And he goes, he just kind of like gets upset.
Dog?
All right, that's a little rude. You know that.
She just
He's
shrugs.
not a dog. Anyways, do you have money to even pay for a drink?
What's that?
Oh, well, yes. Okay, we order these drinks
I
later.
don't have any
Let's go back
treasures
to-
besides key.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
it's
And
yours.
fork.
Yours.
And he holds the fork
And
out.
fork, yes.
the fork. Okay, let's get back to the room.
Okay, you guys can get back to your room.
Okay, so get back in the room. We're gonna lay Casey down. And okay, what?
We'll,
If I said
we'll
one-
put Dibs
how-
in the same
how-
bed with Casey.
Yeah, how do you put me on the
Sorry,
bed?
sorry.
How is this happening?
Well, Chief
Didn't you guys order
Chief was
2
carrying it.
rooms? So there
Mhm.
are 3 beds.
Too bad.
2 beds in a single
I thought
room,
we
sorry.
had-
2 beds, single room.
Okay.
So 2 of you shared a bed. 1 of you had their own bed. Or did you have
And,
each a bed and
We
then 2
had
on the
one
floor?
room
Each-
with 2
I-
beds.
I
Well,
And some
and-
pillows
Chief-
on the floor
Mm-hmm.
for the
Chief
third person.
doesn't-
That's what it
Shifa
was.
didn't use the
2
beds,
people
right?
were in beds. 1 person had pillows on the floor, and then Shifa was in her like an automaton. So
Yeah, was
yeah,
being
because
an
they didn't think you
automaton.
needed a bed for Shifa, so they didn't charge you for it.
Like basically, I think we can lay Katie down in the bed, and then I'll put like Dibs at the feet of her bed,
Casey
and
and
then
the
I'll lay
kids
down
down
at the
for
other
sleep.
bed.
So, Cari, is one of those kobolds dead?
No, he's knocked unconscious. Like
I was just
he-
He's conked
unconscious.
out,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. I was
She key blocked him.
Jesliann, do you want to go or should I go? Do you want to go keep an eye on them while they're resting?
Well, you can keep an eye on them. You're probably more capable than me, and I will go down to the herbalist, and I'll make a couple of inquiries.
Do you have money?
Right.
How much money do you have?
That's a good question. Let me check.
I'll probably list down some materials that would help me
Okay.
make more.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I have 62 gold on me.
Oh, okay.
You say, whoa!
Well, I have 19, so
My personal stash.
I was going to lend you some, but
That's because I sold. When we
You
started the
don't
game,
like
I sold,
need
a load
anything
of-
as a sorceress usually, so
Like, yeah, I didn't need like some stuff, so I sold it.
And you
yeah.
also didn't spend a bunch of money. You decided against spending a bunch of money for the arcane focus.
I know.
So
I
you
bought the
have a bunch
crystal.
on hand.
well,
I just
will
bought the
do
crystal.
this.
I bought the crystal.
Right, yeah. You didn't spend the 50 gold on the other one. You remember?
No. Yeah.
You have a lot of gold, but
Mhm.
I do know potions can be a little expensive, so I will give you my 19 gold pieces.
I'm not sure that's
then
necessary.
just to make. Oh, okay. All right.
How much do potions run for? I mean,
But I
I'm
want
sure.
to actually. Oh, that's a good question.
You have no
Yeah,
idea.
let's just.
There,
Can we?
It's times
Okay.
of war,
we-
so it depends on where you go. You don't know. It could be really expensive because it might be in high demand.
Do we have a rough idea as our character? Our characters have a rough idea?
sorry, have to ask. Are there no hospitals or the equivalent of hospitals in this world? Like,
Yeah.
just FYI.
Infirmaries.
Yeah. I haven't
You
told you
probably
what you
some
guys wanna
infirmaries.
do.
But I'm guessing if we like went to an infirmary or something, that I mean we don't know where that is, but
It looks like they're like 50 GP.
what?
Yeah, kind
They
of
are
in
in fact
general,
50
like the
GP.
general market price would probably be about 50 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah.
Really? I haven't got
would
enough for
definitely
one.
give you my money.
I only have
But
enough for one.
Rob,
Oh,
materials to
yeah.
make one of my herbalism kit potions.
Yeah, you would know that to make them yourself would probably be about half that
Oh, really?
if you had the
okay.
right props. But again, you don't know the market price of the materials now because in wartime it's hard to
I
say.
wouldn't know because I'm not even from this time.
Correct.
So,
Yeah. So you're kind of like, well, I don't know what that is. I don't even know what 50 gold is. We don't even use like you're
So,
like, oh, this is the
yeah.
currency we're using. Okay. Like,
Shifa, do you want to list me the materials, or would you prefer to go yourself?
I can just list you.
Okay, yes, a list of materials. That'd be good.
Where is that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just write down in a sheet, in a parchment.
And yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
I will let you have 18 gold pieces just to help you out. I would like one potion for myself. but I think our priority is.
Yes, I'm going to get the materials. If I can't obtain those, I will try and buy a potion.
Mesh, you said you have proficiency in the herbalism kit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 25 GP for one healing potion.
Just give me an herbalist check really quickly.
Herbalist check. What would that be? Wisdom?
It would be intelligence.
Intelligence? Yeah, not good. So with proficiency,
Yeah.
that would be just nature. I'll just do nature then.
That works.
19.
Really? Okay.
That's good then.
Taking these kobolds back and forth and then seeing that red kind of mud on the feet of these kobolds, something's not adding up.
Right.
You think that is there's more to it than that, than just like their feet being red, because it's not blood and it's not like an herb. It's some kind of weird discoloration.
Red mud, red dirt or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be worth us going to visit that silver hole cave, whatever it's called, to see. I mean, we haven't seen the color of the mud, the dirt there. Is that red? You know.
Jesliann, can you?
Yes.
As I scrape off some of the red stuff from the unconscious one, and put it in like a little pouch, can you take this with you and ask the herbalism shop to see if they can identify what this is?
Oh, good thinking. Sure, I will do that.
So Jesliann, are you going by yourself?
Does someone want to come with me? Well, there's only Shifa can come with me.
I'm the only one who can.
I think that
Yeah,
two of us should be here. I don't.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think Shifa needs to stay here. And I'll go and I'll make the inquiries.
Okay.
I'll go to the herbalist shop, and I wanted to go.
I'll give you another 25 gold for the ingredients.
So I've got my 62, 18, 62 plus 18 plus what?
25 for me.
Plus 25. Okay. So I'm going to get one ingredient.
One potion. Get one potion and as much ingredients as you can.
Okay, right. I might have to do some bartering. Right, I'm off. Yeah, so what I was going to say, I might go back to the house, that area, and see if I can do
Can
do
you
some
bring the
inquiries.
potion back first?
I'll do, yeah, okay, I'll do that first. So if I go back down to the lower, I forgot what it's called now, the lower town.
So you take the lift down?
Take the lift down.
Okay.
And all I know is that it was to the south, downtown.
You can make me just like a general navigation check. Do you have navigator's tools? Or you can ask somebody around. You can use a charisma check to ask people, the passerby. You can do an investigation to kind of look around. You can do perception to look around to try to find signs.
Okay.
Like there's any number of things you can do.
Sure. I'll ask a passerby.
Okay, then just give me a general persuasion check.
Directions.
We'll just do persuasion for this roll.
Okay.
Or you can just persuasion will probably be more par for the course, so pull them away from their work. I particularly
I do have forceful presence, but I don't think I need it. So I persuasion. Okay. Oh, it's so loud. Okay, I got a dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the map layer. It is H7. Oh, excuse me, that's wrong. H7 is. So yeah, I'll just give that one to you. There's like a house of prayer called the Prayer Foundry as a H7, and then there is H4, which is here, is called the Lay of the Land Herbalist.
Okay. Which do you think was H10? The H13?
What's that?
Sorry, what did you say it was? H13?
H4 is the Lay of the Land, and H7 is the House of, or is the
okay,
Prayer
so-
Foundry. So someone says, well, if you want to get some more religious types, you can go to the Prayer Foundry, and if you would like to get the things from the dirt, the Lay of the Land is your place to go.
Oh, thank you very much.
Lay of the Land is a nice green building, and the House of Prayer, the Prayer Foundry, you can't miss. It's a large building in the center of the square. Impossible to miss. I'm off to work. Goodbye. He like
Okay,
runs
thank
off.
you. Bye-bye. Okay, so...
It sounds like a radio voice, but he's like probably like a locksmith. Like he's like going to go unlock something or lock something down with keys. Just jingles off. Ding 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 ding.
Okay, so I will go directly to H4, Lay of the Land.
Okay, I'll move your token for you if you don't mind. Meow. Okay.
There we go.
H4. So navigating the winding streets in the Iron Lot or the lower city, you find a wedge-shaped hutch of a smoke-stained thatch and a warped wood roof. A faded sign bears the name Lay of the Land dangling dangerously over the door. And entering, there is a shaded interior that is very homey, and you're greeted by a pungent odor of lots of different smells: fungi, dried weeds, burning incense, oils, and the like. And a human woman with that it looks to be the lead herbalist here is eating her lunch at the corner table and turns to you as you enter with her smiling mouth half filled with a large soup bowl that she seems to be scarfing down with lots of vegetables and mushrooms. And she has a very volume heavy black hair that frames her face and is very long and long. And she doesn't look to be any more than maybe her mid to late 30s, maybe early 40s. Welcome.
Oh, are you okay? Let's get us.
Sorry, I was just eating lunch and I spoke before swallowing. Welcome, my name's Zendessa.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Lay of the Land.
Pleasure. I'm sorry to interrupt you during your lunch.
It's okay.
Yes, I was hoping you could help me out. I'm looking for basically the components to make healing potions.
You want the components? Is that correct? You don't want the actual potions?
Well, I have a friend who is an herbalist and requires a poultice of the necessary herbs to make the preparation.
That's just lovely. How many potions are you planning to brew? Perhaps I can see if I have enough.
Oh yes, yes, 2.
2 potions, okay.
Do you hand her the list?
She does not take your list. Well, I believe that you can take this, and she has a mortar and pestle filled with a lot of those. Would you like the complimentary mortar and pestle, or does your companion have a kit?
Well, Shiva has a kit, right? But she's saying it's complimentary. So, okay, if it's free of charge, then I wouldn't mind holding on to
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Anything I can do to help a customer. She smiles.
Oh, thank you. That's very helpful.
Yes, of course. If you would like, I can also provide anything else. We have a number of antitoxins and candles and some druidic focuses for those that are more nature focused, and some incense and some healing kits. Perhaps you would like some oil or maybe some perfumes to smell nice for the boys or the girls. I'm not prejudiced. And also, we also have some alchemist supplies if you'd like to procure the brewing yourself, and of course an herbalist kit if you wish.
But yeah. Jesliann considered kind of. Maybe she was thinking about that perfume, but she's like,
she's like, she literally is just raffling through a clipboard and then pointing to places in the store, kind of like a rehearsed manner of checking her inventory to make sure she can offer them.
So she was able to offer me the two.
Well, that's what she asked for. She said that she put some on the table, basically in some pouches next to a mortar and pestle. She can give you that.
Right. Also, how much would a pre-prepared potion go for?
Oh, well, the potions would normally go for about 50 gold, but we can work out something if you buy a lot. Maybe we can get you a discount of some sort. She like kind of nods.
How much are the healing kits?
The healing, the price of the healing kits. Is there a discount for multiple?
Well, the healing kits are normally about 5 gold. So let's see. If you're buying 2 potions.
I didn't mean the healing kits. I meant the material. Sorry, I meant the materials, not the heat.
Oh, for the potions, right? Yes. So the potions. Let's see. About 50 gold. The material for the potions is about 25 gold. So 100 gold. Carry 4 minus the. Yes, I think I would say I'll give it all to you for 70 gold. How does that sound?
70 gold for the two what do you call it? The ingredients and 1 potion.
Yes, I'll give you a potion pre-made as a little first-time customer bonus because I haven't seen you in here before, and you know I'm always just so happy to hear people making their own potions. I would sell it to you at cost. We need more herbalists in this world. And she like kind of puts up her muscle and she's like weakly showing this tiny little muscle. But you can actually tell that her wrists, like under her wrist, her forearms are very well cut, almost as if she's very used to grinding materials in that mortar.
Right. I think the arrangement would be acceptable for two preparations of the ingredients and one potion. 70 gold.
Great. And she claps her hands together and puts the she takes a quill and then kind of dabs it on her tongue and puts it in the ink and then crosses off one of the like something on the list and then kind of makes a memo and crosses something else out, puts the list back on the counter. She like kind of half dives over the counter where her legs are kind of flipping up, and she like reaches underneath and grabs a potion and puts it on the desk, and she's like, head rashes. You could just set your gold on the counter over there and take what you like. I need to get back to eating before it gets cold. And she like runs over to the table and just starts eating again.
Thank you very much. So Jesliann picks up. Enjoy your lunch.
Thanks.
So yeah, I pick up my purchases and put the 70 gold on the table. That's just about all I could afford, to be honest. I only had like 105 gold altogether. So yeah, I put the 70 gold on the counter, and thank you very much. I definitely will be coming back here. Should I need more ingredients or arcane focuses? Thank you very much.
Through chewing, she just gives you a thumbs up.
Okay.
And she waves.
So I make my way back to I forgot which one it is, but anyway, back to the
as the door opens and you start leaving, she's like, oh, she was just so lovely. Like the door closes. Don't get many Dragonborn around these parts. Just like-
Huh.
Yeah, there's not much I can
Yeah.
talk about.
She just seems very, very
Yeah.
happy.
Aw.
She's a very happy woman.
Got
So,
a
yeah.
customer and soup.
Yeah, she's great.
So basically spent all the money. So I've spent mine plus the, some of what I was given as well. So anyway, yeah, make my way back. But I think it was a good deal because we had a little bit of a saving there.
resisting, Rob. You did it.
I resisted so much, Rob. The fact that you did it is why I
I
completed
have been playing kobolds all session. I have no self-control anymore.
it.
This is definitely a fun.
All right, Jodie,
fun
where are you going
episode.
next, girl?
Yeah.
Where's
Back
Jesliann going?
to back to the lodgings.
Okay. Yeah, easily enough. Takes you a little while. I'd say this whole encounter probably takes you about an hour. It's just like
Okay.
you waiting for the lifts and then walking and kind of getting a little lost, trying to find the right person to ask for directions, getting the directions, going there, talking with her, planning things out, counting out the gold, etc. Like there's just a bunch of little things moving around to get to and from. Caidi is fast asleep by the time your turn. It seems that the Sheaf is probably getting some preparations together in order to make the potions that they want to make, and then Layla, are you teaching the kobold something silly?
Oh, I'm trying to. I only have 3 HP, so if it's been an hour, that she would
you
have been
can take a
taking
short rest.
so
Yeah.
she would have been passed out on bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You and Sheaf can take a short rest then.
Okay.
Um,
She would have been passed out, but she would have been cognizant. So if Shifa needed her help with anything, or if
Sure.
the kobold tried to run,
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
So yeah, Jesliann comes bustling in, and you just see the paper kind of get lowered down, and the owner kind of just raises eyebrows and kind of gives you a head nod, and then goes back behind the paper as you
Yeah.
enter
Alright.
with your hands full.
I give them a little nod. Yeah, hello.
The
And
paper, yeah.
go straight back
Mhm.
to the room.
Yep. Okay. Get back to the room.
Oh, hi. Hi. I'm back. Yes, I was able to get everything we needed. Small discount as well, but it was still kind of pricey. We kind of ate through all of the gold I had. It's all gone now. But we have two component kits and a pre-prepared potion.
And
There we go.
snacks?
Oh. No snacks. But I did get a complimentary pestle and mortar.
Ooh, more rock.
Well, that's not for you. It's not for you.
it's not edible.
Also not edible. There's that. And don't eat those.
Don't eat rock, stupid.
Don't eat the herbs either. We need those. Okay. Snacks later. Snacks later.
Actually, Papa, do you want to get snack downstairs with me? All right. I want to talk to her first.
I have
and
a
then we
fork.
can
I'm
go.
halfway there.
There you go.
Yes. I'll steal a knife later.
I heard that.
What?
I said I heard that.
What did you hear? You hear the news?
You're silly.
He looks confused.
That confused him?
So
Caidi, you can
Shifa.
be awake with 1 hit point now.
Right.
I'll say. It's kind of annoying to get put out of the game for the most part, so I'll let you have a short rest if you like.
I don't mind. Let everyone else shine a little bit more.
That's all right.
So, just to be clear, I'm on the bed next to kobolds, correct?
Yeah, you both
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
he's
wake
at
up
your
and
feet.
scream at this point.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up.
Like reaches for his sword and just like,
Look, I'm gonna immediately scream fall off the bed, back up, and take out my quarterstaff. Like,
someone like backflips
Casey,
onto the
Casey.
bed and then covers his head. It's like, get down!
Hey, just a second. They're not hostile. They're not hostile. It's fine.
Dibs, calm down. Calm down, they're friends for now.
It's like,
Thank you.
What happened?
It's okay. It's okay, Casey.
Where's,
Where's
the other? Oh.
We managed to stabilize you. Your
Where am
friend.
I?
Oh well.
Well, we tried not to kill your friends, but they exploded.
Unfortunately, your friend had a
Stop
bomb.
in my back.
So,
Yeah.
some blasting powder.
Well, they took the best hiding spaces, so they deserved it.
Incident splattered.
Are these spaces?
Yes, they took the best
you-
hiding space.
Oh, so you're saying deserves them, right?
Okay, I'm
Yes.
just gonna. I'm
Okay.
just sit on the bed opposite of where the kobolds are and just quietly just pay attention.
This one hit me.
I feel like Dibs points at Layla.
It hurt.
Well, you know, you didn't put your stuff down when I told you to. You should be thanking
You're
me for
very
not killing you.
scary. You know this.
Well, I
What did
suppose
you
so.
hit me with? Was it your hands?
No, I hit you with my fan.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Kind of like slumps down.
It's a war fan. It's supposed to hurt.
Right.
Do you want to try it again?
No.
I didn't think so.
No thanks.
The most sheepish. No.
I didn't think you'd want to make fun of the weapon that
No,
took you
I
down.
didn't want to. I'm
No,
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me, lady.
I could teach you the art of fighting with fans.
Okay,
Oh.
while she's doing that with the kobold, I'm gonna hand the
Herbs to Shiva.
ingredients over to Shiva. Yeah. that's
Okay,
right,
Shiva,
yeah.
you got
Okay.
enough herbs to make 2 of your salves.
Alright, how long? Or do I need to roll for that?
I'd say you probably just need a short rest to do it. And
Okay.
it'll probably be a short rest per potion. Because I would
Sure.
say an herbalist preparing this
Two
herbs
hours?
for you is like removing a lot of prep. A lot of prep.
Yeah. Don't need to clean it. Don't
Yeah,
need
no
to make
cleaning,
sure
no
it's,
no
it-
cutting,
quantities,
cleaning, no clipping.
quantities right.
no sifting through if things are usable and if they're not. You know, like everything's
Mhm.
usable here. You just start right away.
Every- Yeah.
But if you want to spend 2 hours, you can probably make both potions. They can take an hour each.
Sure.
Normally brewing takes a while, but honestly, having the other mortar and pestle is kind of more helpful than you thought it would be. Just kind of
Mhm.
like having an extra workstations. You know how it is
Just
with pretty
like-
much anything in this life. Like even in real world, having 2 workstations is nice. It's like having another monitor for a PC. It's like the same deal.
Jesliann, I know you spent a lot of money. Can I have 5 GP back?
Yes. So I was just
Me
going
too.
to mention
No, I'm
that.
gonna
so,
take you down and we get snacks together.
Right.
So I altogether with my gold and your contributions, that was 105 gold. The everything altogether cost me 70 gold, so I have 35 left. That's the sum total of what I have here. So here's 5. So I'll give you the 5 that you want.
All right, thank you. Now we can get snacks.
Equations.
And then I will put my
It's like the lady with the equations
inventory.
meme.
I'll put my inventory that way. I have 30 because I don't think we have a collective pool yet or anything.
Mm.
But I'll just change mine to 30. So yeah, I'll just do that.
The kobold opens, or sorry, God damn it, what is his name again?
Dibs
Dagwa?
or Bagagwa?
Dog.
Bagua.
Bagua, there we go.
Bagwa.
I can't remember
I did
his
it
own
this
name.
time.
Bagua opens the door and like a cute little butler waves his hand. He says,
Snacks await. Let's go.
Okay, I thought
Alright.
Bagua was a female.
I'm gonna
'cause
go down to
I'm
get-
really confused.
they're
I'm really
both male.
confused now.
Your guess. Actually, you know
both-
what?
they're
Let's
both
say
male,
Dibs is
okay.
female because I had his voice a little bit higher.
Okay, so because I
So Dibs will be
got
female.
confused.
Rob,
Okay, one.
Can I have
female.
snacks too?
The ones that actually stabbed me, is
You
he
can come with-
dead or is he in the room?
The one that stabbed you exploded, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was thrown in the
Okay.
storage room.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the one that exploded was
Who
the one
exploded?
that Cari
The
knocked
one that
out
was in
first.
the one that carried, the one on the opposite side in the
No,
door.
Dibs is
first
the one I
explosion,
knocked
the one-
out.
The first explosion was the one I speared. The second explosion, the one Cari knocked out. The third one that was the one I knocked out second, which is the one that stabbed him, her, Casey.
I'm confused.
So Dibs
Yeah,
stabbed
well,
Casey.
So is it
Yeah,
in the
but
room?
Dibs is the one
Dibs
that I
stabbed
knocked out.
Okay, so Dibs, yeah. Dibs is the one that stabbed Casey
No.
that Layla knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay, So no,
Oh,
Layla
okay,
did
never
knock
mind
out.
then,
Layla knocked out one was
Sorry,
in the
the one
cabinet.
Layla, the one you knocked out, Layla, is actually the one who exploded from Shifa's
Exploded.
spear.
Oh,
cabinet.
okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay.
I went from left to the cabinet.
And the
Gotcha, thank you.
one that
I just want to see how
y-
hostile I want to be. in
that
this
popped
situation.
out of the room, that knocked you out, is the one that Shifa killed.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is just a side note, Mesh. If you want to role play that later, like if that's into something you're into, like that one was like a kill shot on Layla, and you killed them. You did not knock that one out.
Damn, too much.
So I don't know if you want to, if that's
I
something
think
you want to
in
play with, but
rage-
that's for you.
I think in rage mode I'd be okay with that.
Fair. Okay.
And you did see Layla down on the ground, so.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Okay.
I down? No, I was down afterwards.
All right, Deebs
you went down
and
after
Bagua,
that.
let's go get snacks. Anybody else want to join us?
Okay.
Well, I'm going. I
to just stretch my legs, maybe.
Caidi, come with us.
Okay, I get up, start feeling a bit woozy. Okay.
We're
Okay.
getting snacks at the
are you?
Dibs
are you
stops
okay?
next to Shifa and says,
Does scary one eat foods?
I just
Who's
want to
scary
take a
one?
walk.
Do you
okay?
want food?
And he sees me take out some scrap metal and stick it in my neck. That's my food.
Stick it in your what?
He's got a neck compartment.
Okay. Okay, quick question. What actually happens? Do you just slot it in, or is it like a process? Do we like hear grinding or something? What is happening there?
You probably see some like light coming out and smoke a
A
little
teeny
bit.
tiny scream.
What? That's what?
No.
Is it like? Is it like
Yeah.
that?
Is
There's
that
a
the
there's a
metal
there's a rat
pipe?
inside, and it's just the thing that's controlling me, and I'm
just-
just ratatouille.
it's just a gerbil on a wheel. Woo!
Oh
Also doubles as a brain.
Do we
just
hear the
ratatouille.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm imagining like do you remember that movie Batteries Not Included? You know, and they
Yeah.
had like things living inside, like inside
Oh
the
my
little
God.
robots.
The metal. Yeah.
And they ate the metal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Do we hear the process, or does it just go into your neck and boom, we don't hear
Well,
anything
when
else?
when Shifa puts these metal pieces that he's collected, it's almost that he doesn't have to like manually lift something. It is like a mouth, right? The thing opens and closes of its own will, but it doesn't chew. It's kind of an opening, gaping hole that is rectangular. And then as it opens, he puts something in, and then it just slowly closes to make sure that he's kind of done with it, if you will. It's almost like a trash receptacle that's like motion driven. But it doesn't seem that the
okay.
motion is activating it, because you've seen him do other things with his hands near his neck and it doesn't open. It's just like for Shifa, for you know that
it's just subconscious opening, subconscious
yeah, it's like
closing kind
if you're
of stuff.
talking or you're
breathing.
eating, your mouth opens without you really thinking about it. It's just a part of the eating process. You just you don't have to think about it anymore.
But does it make any noise? Is what I'm wondering.
You could probably hear like a
It's just
small
melting.
conveyor belt, maybe, but that's
Yeah, some motion and some
Yeah.
heat coming out of it, a little bit of smoke, but yeah.
So that's something we've got to think about. in
Smell
the
a little bit
future
of
if it comes
ozone.
to it.
Yeah, that's
But why does it go into his
like
neck
solder,
and not
solder,
like,
solder kind of feel.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, like a little bit of ozone, a little bit of electrical fire type smell. Maybe a little bit of burnt rubber to a certain extent.
What is down there?
A gerbil. I already told you. It's on a
Right.
car.
Yeah,
on a wheel.
of course. My mistake.
Since it's going to take Shifa 2 hours to make
2 potions, yeah.
these potions, in that time, can I go and make some inquiries?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so one thing I'm thinking of is going back to where what the house is, where Nima's house, and we were talking about maybe asking some people there some questions.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the neighbors.
Let's get to
Yeah.
Cari and Goldy, because we've already done one thing for you, and then I'll come back to you if we get more time, okay?
Okay.
And then if you need to take a break, because we're getting that 11 o'clock slot, you can You can take a quick.
I have been taking regular breaks, but you just didn't notice.
I didn't.
I've been
You're right, but your camera's been off for
Yes,
a while, so
stealth
I haven't
is on
really
Yeah,
noticed.
because-
Yeah.
I had to turn the camera off because I had to keep moving the laptop.
Mm.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I think Carrie's turned hers off for a while now too, because she's not feeling the
Yeah.
greatest. But okay, so Carrie, what is Layla and Casey doing now? Or Caidi?
Yeah, just keeping an eye on Bagua and Dibs, and I will go down the stairs, and I'm heading towards the bar keep. Did you want to?
I would think that I would be somewhat passive just because I'm like a little bit
Groggy.
I'm still a bit yeah, just
Mm.
so I would probably just be shadowing you and just doing a bit to help, but that's about it.
Mm.
So
We get down to the barkeep. Good
Well,
afternoon, Neem's friend. I don't know if we
wait.
got your name.
it's afternoon. How long was I out?
Oh dear.
Her name is.
Irina.
Are you
I think.
Irina? Yeah.
Yeah, Irina. It's Irina, not Nim's friend. Sorry.
That's okay. Now I can call you
What can I get you?
Irina.
You
We
guys
would
want some
like
lunch?
some
We got a couple more.
snacks. Yes.
Okay, I
wait,
can
All
cut up
four of
some
us.
wedges. Does it sound okay?
Wedges of. What are wedges of?
Oh, just potatoes.
Oh,
I think I got a
see?
couple carrots in the back
Oh,
too,
yeah.
but I don't think their
No.
type likes the vegetables. And you see Dibs is like,
But I can imagine when you say potatoes, he's like drooling.
Bagwa's like, all right,
Love potatoes. They're yummy.
That would be very good
I don't know
potatoes.
how you eat that shit. It's so gross.
Also, one of them loves them and one of them hates them.
yeah.
Nice. Wait, so do you both like potatoes, or one of you doesn't like potatoes?
You just hear,
Yes. No.
That is all I needed to know. All right, so do you like carrots?
both of them go,
No.
Well, okay.
What,
You
what
did
is
it
that
again.
language? What is that language?
Speaking in Japanese.
I know you are. That's why I said it.
What's her name? Rena. Right? Is it Rena?
Irina.
Irina.
Awena.
Irina. So we would like myself, Bagua here, and I believe
She
Caidi
raises
would
an
like some
eyebrow.
potatoes. How
Yeah.
much is one plate of potatoes?
I think it'll probably be about a silver for all y'all. I'll just give you a
A
plate.
silver.
Yeah.
All right,
Um,
because I was thinking
pay
two,
for that.
two plates of potatoes.
I'll see if I can find some sausage or something for this little one.
Yeah, yeah. If you could do 2 plates of potatoes and then 1 plate of sausage for.
We'll just say 2 silver for the whole lot. I'll get you some
silver?
water.
All
yeah,
right.
I'll be right out.
Uh,
Give me a couple
I have
minutes.
that.
do you have the? Or are you sure?
Just put it on the counter.
Yes.
She like
It
walks to the back.
Sounds like you guys did some stuff to get me back, so it's only fair that I at least pay
Alright.
this.
Let's
mean,
find the
so
seat.
Much.
Actually, we can probably sit at the bar. I think that's the funnest place to sit. you going to use your fork?
Are you going to be okay to sit at the bar? Are you going to be able to get up?
Who are you
I
talking
didn't say
to?
anything.
He's talking to the kobolds because they're short.
Oh, we are
I
talking
assumed
to
there
us.
because assuming there are those stools, so they need to jump up and.
So
climb
as
up
you
and get
asked
them.
that, they're like doing like leapfrog, but they're doing it over the bar stools.
Oh, these are seats. That makes more sense.
Yes. Yes, that's
They both jump on them and then they realize that they spin, and you know what that means.
Oh, no. I know what that means.
Two
long as
children,
we keep-
two children
yep.
in a barber shop,
Yep.
baby. Just
Yep.
What did you have to deal with while I was unconscious?
Not much. They're quite fun to talk to.
That one has a sharp. Well. It's
Oh,
not
that's
that
okay. I
sharp,
gave it to
but-
him.
Okay, but he's spinning.
Well, if he falls on it, it's his fault.
One of them rockets off of the chair, and the other one, Bagua, is like pirouetting while the chair is spinning the opposite direction. I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20 for dex checks on them.
Okay. Is the one
Face
holding
plants.
the fork?
Yeah,
Is
he's
the one-
just face first in the fucking ground. His teeth are so razor sharp, they're just embedded in the floor. It's like, that's coming out of your paycheck, pal.
You
is
okay
the one
down there?
The one holding the fork, the one that fell?
What'd you say?
What are you helping?
Is the one holding the fork the one that actually just like got launched? Okay. That's I was worried about. You know what? I'm gonna just sit across the table, just because I'm still trying to. Anyway, potatoes,
Oh.
wedges.
Oh, thank you so much for giving me some heals earlier.
Oh yes. I mean, to be fair, we both kind of got messed up quite bad back there.
This is true. Oh, by the way, Bagagua helped stabilize you.
You did?
And he falls off the chair.
Yes,
Are you
we were
wait.
really struggling to get your blood to stay inside.
My voice goes really low. Are you sure about that?
He really did.
I
You
pushed
should
your
thank
cloak.
him.
And you look at your cloak, and sure enough, there's like shrapnel
Oh,
bloodstains on your cloak that he pushed around to kind of stop the bleeding.
speaking of
Thank
which,
you.
she had brought down something with her. Speaking of which, here you go. And she hands you a large stone and pushes a button. It's a cleansing stone. A cleansing stone is a sphere 1 foot in diameter engraved with mystic sigils. When touching the stone, you can use an action to activate it and remove dirt and grime from your garment and your
Oh.
person.
Oh, are you actually
so-
giving this
Arcane
to me?
steamer.
No, you cannot keep that. That is for you
Oh.
to clean yourself right now.
Okay.
You can't
Okay.
do this.
Sorry.
I already cleaned off my clothes with it, so I figured you would want to. So you may do that.
Okay. Do I just hold it? Do I just put it onto my chest?
Just think of it like a TSA like thing that goes over to make sure you don't have any. Let me do this for you. It's like the.
Oh. All right. It's gonna go.
What, like
Metal
one of
detector.
those
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking about one of those rollers to get animal hair off you.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
this is very cool. I would
It's very nice.
Do you have a spare?
I do not, but I will let you borrow it as much as you want. I like to be clean and proper.
I appreciate that. Me too. I mean, as much as I can be.
It
Hey,
is important.
I have to ask. That didn't go so well. The whole situation. We kind of got our butts kicked.
Well, not as bad as they got their butts kicked. So
Yes, but look back at them. Yes, but they did that to us.
When you look at them, Caidi, both of their jaws are open and their eyes are wide, and they're just like watching after you clean yourself. They're just like,
do you want to try? Can I use it to clean you? Because I don't trust you with this.
Yes, you can't eat. Sorry, I
Both-
know I did your
they
accent
both
there.
say nothing. They look at each other, and they look at you, and in sync, they just go,
Maybe.
Wait, what is that
I
supposed
guess
to
they
mean?
shrug.
All right, okay, I'll clean you. Okay, put your arms up.
They just T-pose in the middle.
Yeah, like okay, cleaning you. But I don't clean their feet because I want to keep that red so we can check it out.
Okay. They don't even really notice. Like, they don't know
Yeah.
what things are clean and what things are dirty.
Like, ta-da!
do they feel anything? Like a little vibration? No.
No.
Okay.
It's magic. There's like,
You smell better, no?
Was I always this color?
Well, it take away my smell.
It's a good thing.
Agreed.
You think
It's,
so?
it's a good thing.
Now you have different smell.
But now I don't
Better
know who's
smell.
who.
You don't look the same.
They look almost identical now.
Well, now you need to do something to make yourself individuals. Like one of you can wear your hood up, one of you can wear it down.
Irina comes from behind the bar with like 4 plates kind of balanced on her arms, and she goes, can y'all make some space and stop gawking?
Oh, yes. Can you put it down at the table here?
Yeah, sure can. And she's brought out a feast for 2 silver. Like you have like, each of you have got like a full plate of potatoes and carrots for you and Caidi, and each of you have a couple sausage, and then there's just a plate with just a bunch of sausage on it, and one of them is like half and half for the kobold. And they literally just take the plate and they start eating the food off of the plate and the plate. They're just like,
No, not the plate.
We have
Don't
to
eat
pay
the
for
plate.
plate.
you notice
You
that
eat the
their
food.
teeth, you managed to catch it before they started breaking the plates, but they're like, okay. And then that's only Dibs because Bagua has fork.
Has the
And so he goes, he like loads it like it's
all the
like
potatoes.
well, he loads up the fork so much he turns it over and like puts like 2 fingers on it and starts skewering it like a kebab on the other side, and just goes like,
It's not hot.
Oh, it's very hot. My tongue is burnt.
he smiles.
How can you taste it?
What is
Actually,
this?
to be honest, it's not too hot for me. I don't mind.
I'm just gonna stare at them, grab the potatoes, and just.
Dibs,
I get,
Dibs
like-
goes like, he like just grabs a bunch of it with his hands with the sausage. He goes like,
I don't mind potatoes, but it's a consistency I love.
I'm really sad that I understood you.
what did he say?
He said, I don't mind the sausages or potatoes, but it's the consistency that I don't like.
That's so scary that you picked that up. That's right. That is exactly what I said.
Sad, I understood
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's a Zombieland reference. So that
Yeah.
certainly helps. Okay.
Maybe you should just slow down. We're not going anywhere.
They're already
okay?
done.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're still eating
That
our
was good
potatoes.
snack. Yes, very tasty.
Okay.
You
we're
stick
gonna-
with us,
we're
we'll
gonna-
keep you
Irina's,
safe.
Irina's just kind of staring with her hands on her hips, kind of like after she's cleaned her hands on the apron. She's like, you know, I can get behind people that appreciate my dinner as much as these 2 little knuckleheads. I
That's
guess.
true, and they're clean now. We got them all clean. They're not going to get the place dirty.
You say as
actually
one of
don't
their
think they
hands is
are.
covered in sausage grease.
Well,
Yeah.
was.
Maybe you should use that stone again. In fact, but both of you, can you give the plates back to the nice lady?
One of them with some dents in it is handed off, and the other one is, well, that's
All right,
fine. I
hand
can
out,
fix
put
it.
out
It's
your
all right.
hands. I'll do the thing with your hands again.
Hand sanitizer. Oh,
This is
before
giving-
Dibs
I
lets you
bless
do
you.
that, Layla, Dibs goes, and then like goes, like licks off all the grease off of his fingers.
I must admit.
I
this
also
is
have
giving me
soap.
some Memories.
You don't like soap?
Is it because you don't like its taste?
They hide.
Okay.
Well, at least you use this
They
stuff.
fucking vanish. They jump behind some of the tables, and they're like, no.
I don't have no soap here. I don't have soap.
We don't have soap.
No soap.
Make a persuasion check.
I don't. Yeah, because I'm like I don't want them to run away.
I'm also saying it, so can I help?
Yeah.
Roll
What does
again.
help mean?
Like I'm
Advantage.
saying it's the same time, so.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I feel like should I have done that? I probably
15?
You can see that their beady eyes and snouts kind of peek out from behind some of the tables in the back.
Don't worry, I won't let you use soap. Besides, this is cooler than soap anyways.
You can just see the lantern eyes kind of rotating up and down a little bit, like they're nodding. And they kind of just lurk back in behind the tables and hide.
I have more cool stuff upstairs. Let's look at cool stuff, not Oh, you want to see a trick? I pick up my fan, whoosh, throw my fan, and then I go, and it comes back to my hand. Eh?
Both of them come out from the tables and they go.
Thank you very much. And then she'll do it again with it closed. And then with this hand, she also goes.
Now
and
for
it goes,
Caidi, what does Caidi see when you do this? This is the first time you've done this.
So she sees them fly out from her hands.
Like
then,
somebody who's skilled at throwing playing cards, like for lethal hits, Caidi. Like we're talking like a fan that is open that has blades on it. This is the first time you've seen them open.
Yes. That's true, because I've been
They
attacking
are
with them
metal-plated
closed.
fan blades inside the spokes.
Yeah. And then when she goes to yank back, you see a slight glow, because she has rings on her fingers. So you see a slight glow. And then like an ethereal chain almost apparates, grabs the fan and yanks it back to her hand.
And it does seem to stop the rotation once these activate. So like once the fans are kind of rotating and stuff, it's only to contact point, and then she activates this kind of thingy, and then the fans kind of stop moving in a suspension, and then just go.
They are supposed to come right back to her hand.
It's basically get over here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's because of the blades. You notice that there's only two parts of the fan when they open where there's a handle that she can actually hold safely. So when she activates this kind of weird chain thing that yanks it back, it goes in a straight line, so it's just easier for her to catch.
Oh man, that gave me a character idea. A sickle with a chain on it. Basically just a get over here.
Well, originally they were supposed to be chained. They were supposed to be real chained, but we figured it'd be better if these had a magical chain to them.
Yeah.
There's actually a God of War weapon just like that.
That's part of Cari's inspiration for this weapon.
That and Lon from...
And Lon's.
From BDO.
Okay, we're going to cut to Jesliann as you guys wrap things up and then kind of finish up your lunch and talk a little bit more.
Yeah, I got back just in time, it seems like.
Yay!
Yeah, so I'm going to look at the map here quickly.
Okay.
So I'm going to make my way from
downtown.
Where we are.
Trying so hard, Rob. You're not helping.
So the house, the area we was before was H5, right?
H6.
Where's that?
H5 is the Firemark facility. H6 is the northern area. That's Nimma's house.
Oh, it's in the north. Can't see it. Oh, up there. Okay. Well, but just before I go, let me ask my comrades, what would you like me to ask people? Give me a rough idea.
Just like
find out. Where's my pen?
Have you heard strange things coming from this house? 3 weeks, have you noticed anything strange? Any weird smells? Anything strange?
Any strangers going in and out?
Strangers. And do you know, Nima, do we know what she looks like? Do we know what she looks like?
She's a gnome.
She's a gnome. So we just say, have you seen a female gnome, like the resident of this? Because I'm imagining that she's been walking around before that, so they probably know who she. Probably know her. So I say, have you seen her walking around or something like that? Have you seen her? Or have you seen her recently? Do you know where she is or something? Okay, so I'm gonna head off to the northern area back to the house.
Okay.
And what I would like to do.
Okay, so as you go back there, Jodie, you notice the streets are getting a bit busier. People are kind of finalizing their work. People are bustling a bit more now. Some of the people are starting to get off of work. There does seem to be some meetings. You can also notice that the Crown's Guard seem to have locked down the prison area now. And they are talking with what looks to be some kind of architect for plans of repair. That's again off in the distance. You don't really get a very good look. You're just kind of discussing some things with someone that clearly is holding some blueprints in front of the prison in the distance. As you head to the north side of town to Nima's house and start knocking on some doors, I'll save you some time. No one's home, with the exception of the one person that S.H.P.H.A saw when he opened the side door. There is a single mother that is home with an infant that is next door to Nima's house. And she's kind of like a round lady. And she's got like some like brunette bob cut. And she looks like someone from the 20s, like literally just straight out of the 20s, like a mom from Boomer era. She's like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Is she also a gnome, by the way?
Of course.
Okay, so I would. Oh, hello.
She's kind of bobbing a baby in one of her arms.
Okay, and then I would like to switch to speaking to her in Gnomish then, so she feels more comfortable, right? So I'll say, oh, hello. Sorry to disturb you. I was just wondering if you
speak very good Gnomish.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I had lots of practice. I was wondering, do you know your next door neighbor here? Have you seen them recently?
No, I haven't. I heard that they've been sick.
Yes, that was what I heard also. But we called upon them earlier, and they were there. So
that was y'all. There was a couple of explosions. I reported it to the guard.
Yes, there was someone else waiting for us there instead when we called on her, and we're a little bit concerned because she's, you know, we don't know where she is, and I was wondering when was the last time you actually did see her?
I haven't seen her in quite a while. She usually keeps to herself, so I kind of just see her in the streets at night or in the morning or something, but we don't talk too much. She's kind of engrossed in her work.
Yeah, understandable. Have you noticed anything else or any other strangers people coming and going that would normally be there, you know, in the night or anything like that?
Well, if I was being honest with you, I thought y'all looked pretty strange when I saw you guys come over here just today, but
well,
I thought I saw some folks come by the other evening, but they looked like they were passing through, and it was late. The baby was up, and I saw some people outside, and I thought they were just in the street. I didn't pay much mind.
Okay. Did you happen to see a rather tall, Goliath-sized person among them?
Oh, heavens, no. This is a gnomish neighborhood. Only a couple humans down at the end of the block down there. And, well, I think we had a halfling. Wow. Did they move? I don't remember.
And the people you saw, were they of gnomish size?
Yeah, I'd say they're gnomish size. Hard to see at night, you know.
Right. Were they covered up?
They had cloaks. It was cold, you know.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Have you noticed any like strange smells?
Well, Nima's house always smells like something about to go boom. You know what I mean? That's her specialty.
Yes. Had you seen more or smelled more than usual, or maybe had seen some excess powder around or anything like that?
I can't say that I've been looking for it, if that's what you're asking for. But I don't really pay much. I don't really get out of the house too much, except for some supplies here and there.
Last question then. So, as you've been very generous with your time, have you noticed any red dirt, like footprints, tracks, or dust anywhere?
You see her kind of like bobbing the baby and shifting her weight to the other side. She kind of looks up for a long time. No, but that does sound familiar. Can't place where though. Did you talk with the people at the herbalist shop about it?
Funny enough, I'd been there, but I didn't ask about the red dirt. No. I'll have to pay them.
I'd say if you think it's some weird tracks or some kind of natural phenomena, you could probably ask the lady there. It's just north of the barracks near the lift. If you don't know where it is, it's called the Lay of the Land. Yes, I
actually do know where it is.
Okay, that's great.
Been there just today, so I'll make my way back there and ask, because she was very helpful. So yes, I'll go back there.
Well, you have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you for your help, and take care of the little one.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm playing too. Sorry, it's been a long night. I've been up and down. You take care. She slowly closes the door. And I'm guessing you bustle back over to the herbalist shop.
Yeah, I go back to the herbalist shop again.
Yep. Well, she's now done with her lunch. What's that?
Yeah. I said I don't know why I didn't think of asking about the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, she's now behind the counter, just kind of whistling to herself, and kind of sees, oh, you're back. Is there a problem?
No problem. I'm very satisfied with the purchases. Thank you very much. My herbalist friend is preparing them now as we speak.
Oh, great.
I actually came back to pick your brain about something. I was wondering if you knew anything about some red dirt. Recently there's been some let's say suspicious people that have been tracking red dirt around, and had the red dirt on their persons, and was wondering where the source of this red dirt is, and if you knew any places with the origin of this red dirt.
It's hard to go off of much. Do you know if it's like a clay, or if it's more of like a surface mud, or maybe if it's just a dirt, or perhaps if it's some kind of red?
I did give you a pouch of it.
Red
That's right, yeah.
Soil, perhaps, maybe with some manure, and it's good for planting. What are we talking about?
Well, I have a small sample, as my friend took a scraping of it.
That will help tremendously. Can I see it?
Yeah, here you go, so I'll hand it over.
She puts her fingers in, and before she even pulls it out, she's like, it's a clay. She pulls it out, and it's solid, like it's hardened mud. That's clay. She sniffs it, and then she kind of grabs like an eyedropper from behind the counter and kind of puts it on there to kind of get it wet, just some water, and then she kind of rubs it in her fingers to get a better feel for it. Yep, this is just normal red clay. Well, it's nothing particular. She throws it back in the pouch, seals it, gives it back to you, and kind of rinses her hands off. Thing is, that clay is not native to any area down here.
Oh. That's all right.
This type of clay comes from it shouldn't really be found in Hupperduke, but it's the most likely place, I'd say, nearby. I've got it. It's probably up near the mountain. It has a we have like a are you new to town? She like interrupts her own thought.
Well, not exactly. I'm from Talonstock, and I have spent quite a lot of time in Huppadook actually. Since my ex-husband is from here, so yes.
Okay, well then you would know about the this is above the game now, Jodie. You would know that there's a long dormant, very long dormant volcanic mountain here. So it was a very old mountain, probably back in pre-calamity era, that may have erupted at the point of the calamity and then has just been dormant since then. So because of that, she says it's probably because the red clay is mixed with some of the volcanic nature of the dirt near that. It's a bit more rich, you would say. But that would be at the cap of the Silver Quill Ridge.
Cap of Silver Quill Ridge.
It's a bit farther up in the elevation from the mountain.
Do you happen to know if there's a waterfall near there?
Yes, very nice one, I would say. It looks beautiful, especially if you can get a good seat for the fireworks. You can see it very clearly.
Oh, okay.
Is that all?
Yeah, I believe so. For now, that's that's invaluable information. I can't thank you enough.
Well, I mean, I've got 70 gold, and you got some stuff that you wanted and a little bit more, so I'd say it's an even trade. She smiles.
Thank you very much. I'm ever so grateful.
Of course, if you need anything, just feel free to come back and I'll give you the lay of the land. And she gives you a wink.
I see what you did there. Cheerio.
All right, pip pip.
It's not that funny.
I didn't say anything.
We'll say it's a Hupperduke greeting. It's the inverted pip pip cheerio.
God, are we doing another bidet?
Okay, so yeah, Jodie, that's all you need, you think?
Yeah, I mean,
set out to do what you wanted to do. Anything else?
Yeah. So I'm debating whether I should go to the the prison and have a look. But you said that they're just looking like they're patching it. They're trying to repair it. And whether I should go to the Crown's Guard, but the gnome from when we spoke to said she already she told the Crown's Guard.
She told the Crown's Guard what she saw, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's necessary for me to go and speak to the Crown's Guard right now, or if I should just go back and consult with my comrades first. I'll do that. I'll just go back and tell them the information I have.
Okay, so this probably takes you the better part of the afternoon, because you've run clear across town. Had some interviews, ran back to the other area, talked with her. The conversations themselves probably didn't take as long as you were anticipating, which is a good thing, but kind of, it's been a while since you've been Hupperduke. It's kind of getting things around. They've reorganized things since you've been here. There's some new shops, some old shops, residential areas seems to be much bigger, etc. So that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, so you get back up the lift, you get back to the tavern. What did I call it again? The Blushing Tankard, I think. So you guys get back to the Blushing Tankard, and Irina's there. At this point, the kobolds have gone to take a nice hearty nap after their snacks, and they are out. Like they're just so sleepy. So they're just out like a bunch of kids that have had recess all day. In the bedroom. Like they're just sleeping in the bedroom. Yeah.
Like
they're sharing a bed, and they stole one of the pillows from the table to cover the lights from the outside, because as you guys as players might know, kobolds really love the dark. So this is kind of not a hovel or a cave, so they don't like it here. but they sleep during the day. Usually they're pretty nocturnal. That said, you guys are starting to get towards the evening, even though you guys had lunch a little bit after the lunch hour. And Jesliann, you are getting pretty hungry, so you probably would get like a little bit of a snack, maybe some leftovers from the other two, and to tie you over for dinner. Shifa, by this time you finished both of your salves. And by this point, you guys can choose whether you would like to go into the evening and have some more additional roleplay and some planning, or you would like to kind of just skip that and we can go avoid the roleplay. You can go straight to bed if you want. But yeah, the rest of the day is yours.
I actually want to know what exactly is our plan right now.
That's a good question. I wanted to ask, when the kobolds come to bed, do they give, like, I can just imagine, like, Shifa, like, making the potions and them coming in and, like, making a bunch of noise and, like, getting on the bed.
They probably jump on the bed a bunch and then,
yep.
like, after they jump, and they're just like, they, like, fall back, and then one of them grabs a pillow, hits the other one in the face. He picks the pillow up, hits the other one in the face, and then they just go, I'm tired.
All right, so now that we're up here, I'll sleep on the bed that I'll sit on the bed that they're not in.
Sure.
Probably just sit there cross-legged and prepped to plan for the day with everybody.
Okay, so what are we doing next? I must admit I was a bit out of it there, so
I feel like I have enough energy to do things. Out of curiosity, Jesliann, what did you learn from talking to the neighbors?
Yes, so unfortunately there wasn't lots of people around. I spoke to one gnomish woman who lives in that area, which is generally a gnomish area, and she said she saw some suspicious looking people a couple of nights ago, and she already reported it to the Crown's Guard. And I asked her about if she noticed any red dirt, and she said she does inquire at the herbalist. So I went back to the herbalist again. And I got the red clay comes from the mountain area to the north, from the dormant volcano up there, and that's where the Silverkill Ridge is. So yes, that's what I found out.
Okay, so she already told the Crown's Guard about what happened today?
With the about the people 2 nights ago, yes.
Oh,
and I think
I totally missed that. I thought she talked to them about the explosions from today.
I think she might have said that actually. I think she's like I can't remember now. Did she say that? I think she did.
Yeah, she said that she talked to them about the explosions that happened today.
Yeah, maybe she talked to them about both things.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I came back to let you all know, and honestly I was quite frankly famished, so I needed a bit of a rest and something to eat. So
have some of these wedges. They're very tasty.
Oh, thank you very much.
Should we talk to the Crown's Guard then?
Yes, I was wondering what your thoughts, if we should just relay this information, or I mean, it's basically it's a step along the way, because we haven't gotten it. We need more. It's just another clue, basically, pointing us in a certain direction. It's not substantial information, to be honest.
Perhaps we could go, like, we could tell them where we're headed, so that they know, like, what direction we're going to investigate. Like, we don't have to tell them to come with us, but we can say, like, hey, we're headed up the mines to investigate now.
Yes, if
So that if we go
are to
missing for
pursue
like
that,
2 weeks, they know why.
yes, well, hopefully that won't happen. But yes, yeah, maybe we'll say that that's our next point of inquiry. Our next next place we're headed to.
But we'll
Probably-
have to do it without these two. And she points to the kobolds.
They're asleep.
Yeah, we won't be needing them. It's fine.
No, I think they can help us. Like when we go, I don't want to leave them here.
I thought you said we can't. We have to do it without them.
No. We can't talk to the Crown's Guard with them. Because we don't want the Crown's Guard.
Oh, okay,
to know
that's what you
they're
meant.
with
That's
us.
what.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you meant. Sorry,
them
I
to
thought you
come with
meant.
us. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The Crown's Guard
Yeah.
will arrest them.
Yes, probably right about that.
Do we want to go now, everybody, or would you want to go tomorrow?
No. We should go in the morning. We are far. You and I are far too hurt right now. We.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
I'm not hurt anymore. I'm full.
Say we take a long rest now. Everyone gets their health back, and then we can keep the potions for another time.
Sorry, did the food heal us up?
I took a short rest and I got to roll.
Oh, I see.
And then, didn't you take a potion?
You can
To
do
get
a
the
short
finish
rest, I
1
think, right, Rob?
I'm on 1 HP. That's all.
Manji, you can do a short
The
rest because
Potion you should get more than 1 HP from a potion.
He did not use a potion.
know
I
the
was
shot-
gifting him 1 hit point so he could take a short rest.
Yeah, you need to roll the healing for the
Right.
potion.
Yeah, you
Okay.
spent at
Not
least 3
potion.
hours kind of like recuperating and not really doing much.
Well,
and you
if
guys are
you-
level 1, so it's all right.
If you take the short rest, you don't have to use the potion.
I'm not setting
Well,
a
he
precedence for
does.
the
He
future. I'm
has
just saying
to.
for now, if Caidi wants to roll hit
Yeah.
dice, you can roll a hit die.
What for 3 short rests?
1. You only
Just
have
1,
1 hit
okay.
dice anyways.
Right. Okay.
And you can roll for the potion too, but
This.
Is-
Yeah.
We're not using the potion right now, are we?
One
Or are we?
we had to in order to get him back awake.
No.
had to
No,
We
didn't.
you did not.
Rob.
I have said that 3 times that you did not need to do that now.
How did he
Well,
get
we
back
did-
up then?
For the 3rd
Because
time, Cari, I said he can have 1 hit point because I'm being nice.
Okay, sorry. I've been getting information from both you and Goldy that have not been the same. I was told that he
Okay, time
by
out.
you
Time
and
out. We're
him
not gonna
and other
talk about that
people- okay.
anymore. Okay. Goldy has 1 hit point because I said so. I also
Okay.
said he can take a short
And
rest if he
now
wants.
He took a short rest.
You
okay.
have a
Okay,
potion
good.
on hand, and Shiva has created not 2 potions. Shiva has created 2 salves from materials,
Gotcha.
which are like
Okay.
rubs,
So,
which
I-
is
I'm
a
on
specific
short rest.
mechanic that Shiva will have to tell you about in character that we've already
Right.
discussed
Mhm.
pre-campaign.
Yeah, the creams themselves for him, I understand.
Creme
yeah.
de la creme.
Creme de la Edgar.
in that case, I am okay. I am the A-okay.
Yay! You're okay.
Okay.
The kobolds are sort of okay.
We have to take them with us. They are our responsibility now,
Yes, for
regardless of
sure.
whatever we choose to do.
Do you guys want to
think
go
that-
now or later?
Well, we could do this. If we go to a couple of us go to the Crown's Guard today. Not bringing the kobolds to stay here. 2 of us go to the Crown's Guard, and then we can set off straight first thing in the morning. To Silver Curl. If we do that.
Hmm.
I'm actually thinking maybe the kobolds were supposed to report back. Maybe it might be a good idea to go now. Like, catch them by surprise.
Hmm.
Yeah, but we can't because you need to everyone needs to rest.
No,
Hmm.
we are good. We don't need to rest.
Yeah, I'm relatively okay. I just a few scratches still, but I'm okay. But
Okay. When you say go back, what do you mean? Go back? Because one of them did say, oh yeah, you mean one of them said about the master and all that. Is that what you're talking
Like,
about?
Just in case the master would come that night just to check in on them and they're gone, basically.
What, so you want us to do
No,
set
no.
an
We
an
want to
ambush?
go. No. he's suggesting, and I agree, we should go tonight because we don't know if we don't want the master or who's ever in the mines to get a tip off that something's up, that someone's on their tail. That and they could find that information out by either going back, probably like going back to the house and being like, oh shit, all these kobolds are dead, or why aren't the kobolds coming to check in on us? We need to go check. So like they might figure something's off and check in. So if we go tonight, we can catch them by surprise. If we go by tomorrow, we might not be able to.
Well, that's a good idea. I think we should actually ask those kobolds when they were due to check in or be checked in on. That will give us a little heads up, because we could go up there and they could be coming down at the same time or something like that. So maybe we should just ask these kobolds we have here. And
They told us they would take us to him.
Right, but what I mean is, like, was they going to report? You know, was there a time they was going to report in to this master? When was they planning to do that?
Yeah, we can
ask them
definitely
about
talk
that.
to them. I know, according to Bagua, they haven't left the house in quite some time. So I don't think that they leave, but it's possible someone
comes
to check in.
to them. Okay, so we'll ask them like when this person was gonna check in on it, or how often they did it in the past, or something like that.
We can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt for just a second,
yeah.
for Jodie's character, who knows the upper city a little bit better than the lower city. The upper part of the city is divided into two sections. The idle works shelf. So idle being IDLE, like idle work, not like IDOL. That's like fake images of a god, right? Not that kind of idle. Idle is in like you're idling your car, okay? And the second area is called the Silver Falls Grove. The Idleworks Shelf is basically a recreational district with houses and the city evening celebrations, okay? That's where the Blushing Tankard is. That's where you guys are now, okay? Wrapped around a waterfall lake is the Silver Falls Grove. And that is the residential core. SILVER.
Oh, okay, that's just not
Silver Falls Grove is the residential core of Hupperduke. And the streets are dense with elevated stones and metal towers that house families at every level. So the lower Hupperduke is primarily for the tinkering and kind of the business stuff, but the houses that you guys saw, there is some residential areas for people that are a bit more committed to their work. In the case of Nima, and perhaps the lady that you saw there might have been like an exception to the rule, or perhaps it could be just some of the lesser well-off people live down here, closer to work.
Right, okay.
And then the Silber Hall with a B, Silber Hall mines are in the lower city at 13.
Okay, so 13.
Okay, so I'm just trying to help you with some of the confusing features that are there.
The names are a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
So Silver.
Well, the problem is that the map doesn't show the upper city, so that's part of that's a little confusing. But make sure that you guys all use your note there, and that should help you there. Also, this is noted on the map in this section as someone has written down.
It's kind of sloppy, but I've been trying to put down every name the best I can in the numbers that go to it.
Yeah, it probably would help you, Cari, if you put the H numbers at the beginning and then move them to be in order.
Yeah, I started out I've just done them differently each time when I'm like hurriedly trying to type it.
Yeah.
I'll fix it eventually. Who knows?
Okay, that's end of transmission. Continue.
By the way, are we going to be wrapping up soon?
Yes, I'm trying to wrap up, but you guys are talking still. So.
Because is it
Yeah,
possible that we can start next week with us, like, going next week?
Well, I need you to make a decision because you guys are still not confirming if you want to leave right now or you want to stay and sleep.
Can we plan that now and then we can like
That's what I'm waiting on.
starting next week.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say that we are going to finish here. 2 of us will go and speak to the Crown's guards, and then we will all go to. Well, where are we going to go first? To the
location, the mines. But we can also. You had directions to the Silver Ridge where the waterfall is?
Yeah, so the Silver Cow Ridge and Silver Falls Grove, or sorry, no, what's it called again? Silver Hall Mine. Silver Hall Mine are two different places.
Right. So, I
I
think we should go to this Quill Ridge, especially since the clay is from up there.
Yeah.
Also, the kobolds can confirm that they're going to lead us.
And the kobolds also need to tell us or take us to their master. They said they would do that. Their leader. So those are the 2 things. Or 3 things.
So in short, Rob, our plan is next week 2 of us are going to go speak to the guards at the Crown's Guard prison barracks area. And then they're gonna come back to the tavern, pick up everyone else, and we're going to head to the Silver Quill Ridge, letting the kobolds guide us there.
Can I add to that? I also think that we should tell the guards to pulse someone at Nimma's house, just in case someone might turn up. Someone perhaps might be a bit shady or something.
Not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
That's our plan.
Good plan, everyone.
Good
now
plan.
we wait for kobolds to awake.
As the kobolds are awakened or left to slumber while you fetch the Crown's Guard, that decision will be made next week, and part of you begin on your way to talk to the Crown's Guard and take the lifts. And that is a wrap on our 3rd session. Congratulations, everyone.
Yay! That was so good!
That was good.
We got so much done just by splitting up.
Can I just say that we had a 4-hour session and everyone was super engaged? That like this is like the most productive in terms of people session we've had.
Well, you know what? Because I've got these wireless headphones and I had to get up and walk around because I was starting to fade. But I managed to.
And there are 4 players.
Yeah,
and it's less of us, so yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah.
There'd be 5 of us.
Alrighty, is there anything else you guys want to say to the viewers before we sign off?
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Margaret says bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Saturday. Bye.
Goodbye.